Company.
This is the KSVP Community Calendar, a look at things to do in Artesia, Eddy County, and the Pecos Valley. The 2026 Summer Activities Fair is coming up in Artesia on Thursday, May 14th, 3 to 5:30 p.m. at the Artesia Admin Building. Come check out what the kids can get up to in Artesia this summer. Booths are free. Setup starts at 2 p.m. For more information, call 575-746-2744 for the 2026 Summer Activities Fair, May 14th. The Carlsbad Community Chorale Spring Concert featuring special guests, members of the Carlsbad Early College High School Choir, will perform on Thursday, May 14th at 7 p.m. at Southeast New Mexico College, room 101. Admission is free. To have your event listed on the KSVP Community Calendar, email calendar@ksvpradio.com. Please let us know at least 1 week in advance.
This is KSVP and K229AS Artesia.
Right as an hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. Inflation, as measured by the Consumer Price Index, shot higher last month, hitting a 3-year high as consumer prices rose 3.8% year over year. Big contributor to the price spike, cost of energy. Accompanied by a bevy of American tech, industry, and financial leaders, President Trump is about to take off for Beijing and talks with his Chinese counterpart. Correspondent Eduardo Castillo says this will be Mr. Trump's second visit to China as president.
President Donald Trump travels to Beijing this week, marking the first visit to China by a U.S. president in nearly a decade, the last one by Trump. As Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping get ready to meet, both countries have said that the relationship has been relatively stable, and they want to keep it that way. But there are still some issues unresolved. For example, trade tensions persist, and although it's possible there's going to be an extended truce, some experts think that the broader conflict is far from over. Technology is another sticking point, with the U.S. limiting exports of advanced chips to China.
President Trump says his main objective in the standoff with Tehran remains the same: no nuclear weapon for Iran.
If the Obama deal wasn't terminated by me, they would have had it 6 years ago, and they would have used it immediately on Israel and also the rest of the Middle East. You saw that when they started shooting rockets. Nobody thought Saudi Arabia and Qatar and UAE were going to get hit, or Kuwait, Bahrain. I think it was a tremendous strategic mistake, and they wasted those missiles. We have the Patriots that knocked them down every time.
The U.S. Supreme Court has set the stage for Alabama to get rid of one of two largely black congressional districts before this year's midterm elections. On Wall Street, Dow futures are down 2 points. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Looking for a great real estate agent? Someone who can help you sell your home fast and for top dollar? Go to ready.com, REDY.com. Because on Ready, agents will pay you just for the opportunity to sell your home. Yeah, on Ready, agents will pay you for your listing. Thousands of dollars up front just for a chance to sell your home. And it's easy. Just go to ready.com, enter your address, and when you want to sell. In just 48 hours, the best local agents are competing on Ready to be your agent with cash offers up front just to win your business. Hey, your listing is valuable. Don't give it away. Make those agents earn it. Get paid to pick your real estate agent. Go to ready.com or call 800-885-REDY. 800-885-READY.
There's a new Trump nominee to lead the beleaguered TSA.
President Donald Trump has nominated David Cummins to head the Transportation Security Administration. If confirmed, Cummins, who worked as a senior vice president at government contractor Serco, would take over a TSA bruised by the longest partial government shutdown in history, during which employees went without paychecks. Thousands of TSA employees did not show up to work. Hundreds quit entirely, leaving travelers frustrated and politicians pointing fingers over who was to blame for shutting down the Department of Homeland Security. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer tells his cabinet he will not resign, despite growing calls from within his Labour Party. Starmer is trying to rally support after big losses in last week's local elections. Earlier today, a junior minister became the first to resign, urging Starmer to follow suit. News and analysis, townhall.com. The MD-11 cargo planes involved in last fall's deadly UPS crash in Louisville will be returning to the air.
The plane crashed shortly after takeoff after the left engine flew off the wing. 3 pilots were killed, along with 12 more people on the ground. The Federal Aviation Administration says it approved Boeing's proposed fix for the workhorse MD-11s after extensive review. Lawyers representing some of the families of the lost loved ones say they hope the FAA was thorough enough to ensure the planes are safe. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
The global maritime industry is facing a looming shortage of the fuel that powers ships as the Iran war chokes off a key shipping lane in the Strait of Hormuz. About 80% of globally traded goods are transported by sea. Experts say consumers and businesses should brace for price spikes to shipping costs and impacts to their bottom lines. More on these stories, townhall.com.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Accomplishments in their lives. If it's a birthday, anniversary, promotion, retirement, a new family member, you name it, they're worthy of being a KSVIP. To nominate a special person who will receive recognition on the radio and a flower from Nell's Floral, call 575-746-2751.
Good morning, Artesia. It is Tuesday, May 12th. I'm your host, Scott Pettis. So glad to be back in studio with you. Hey, we got a great show coming up for you today. Here in the first hour, we'll be talking to Artesia Recreation Center. And then the 8 o'clock hour, the Chamber. 9 o'clock, we'll hear from Aaron and talk to June Marie over at the Literacy Council and see what's going on there. But let's get this show started. Let's jump right into some scripture today. I landed on a story this morning that kind of bothered me, and I thought, well, you know, I haven't dealt with this topic on air yet, so I think I'm going to. So there was a gentleman, there was a you may have seen it in the news, but there was a guy who in New York City, elderly man, retired teacher, who was in the subway area, and he's walking along, and another gentleman comes along. I take that word back. It wasn't a gentleman. A man comes along, and he shoves this guy down the stairs, just out of the blue, didn't know each other, shoves the old guy down the stairs. Guy hits his head, breaks his neck, and of course, soon after succumbs to his injuries. But the guy who pushed him wasn't just, some person who got upset with him or in a fight. The guy come out of nowhere, pushed the guy, and knocks him down the stairs and kills him. And come to find out, now the news is coming out, the story's coming out. This happened earlier in this month. As the story's coming out, just a few weeks before that, the same guy, the same attacker, had attacked a couple on a train. Had grabbed a woman by the neck and was slamming her and kicked her male companion, I don't know if it was boyfriend or whatever, in the chest, and just was causing this massive scene in the railroad car. Well, when the cops come to investigate, the woman refuses to press charges. She refuses to cooperate with the police. Why? Well, because her attacker was black. And she just did not want to see another black man go to prison. And so she refused to press charges on this guy and get him thrown in jail and have justice be done in that instance. And because she refused to do justice, this elderly man loses his life. So as I was thinking on this, it's like, what does Scripture tell us about justice and how it should be executed? Of course, your primary place we go for anything like that is to the book of the law, both the first and second book of the law, Deuteronomy and Leviticus. And I wanted to come to it, so I want to start in Deuteronomy 16. What does God tell Israel how to do justice in their land, how to make sure things are just and fair in the land? He says this in Deuteronomy 16, verse 18, "You shall appoint judges and officers in all of your towns that the Lord your God has given you, according to your tribes, and they shall judge the people with righteous judgment. You shall not pervert justice. You shall not show partiality. You shall not accept a bribe, for a bribe blinds the eyes of the wise and subverts the cause of the righteous. Justice and only justice you shall follow, that you may live and inherit the land that your Lord your God is giving you." Hey, what does it tell us? That God, in that time, as he's giving Israel law, as he's telling them how to set up a nation, how to function as a society on their own, having come out of slavery in Egypt, now they're being given a land, they're being given a nation of their own. What is one of the things he tells them how to do? Make sure you have judges in your cities. Make sure those judges do nothing but justice. Make sure they take care. And he says, don't show any partiality. And that word is, we like to use the word racism today a lot. There's really no biblical category for racism in the sense, but partiality is what we look at. Partiality, racism in our modern sense would be showing partiality to a person based upon their immutable aspects, right? Something they can't even change about themselves, their skin color, their hair color, any of those things, right? So that's what racism, partiality based upon ethnicity. But what does the Bible tell us about partiality? In Leviticus 19, it says, "You shall do no injustice in court. You shall not be partial to the poor or defer to the great. But in righteousness you shall judge your neighbor." All right? So as we look at this, yes, our country had an issue with ethnic partiality in the beginning of that time. It was wrong for minorities or people of other ethnicities to be treated poorly based upon that. But what have we done? We've turned around and reversed it now. Now it's the same problem, just in a different form. We want to show partiality based upon something that's not even controllable by that person. It's partiality based upon this culture, partiality based upon this. Well, this person is a minority, so therefore they're oppressed. So we have to show them partiality in order to correct the perceived oppression based upon their ethnicity. It's all utter nonsense. Our court systems, our laws, everything else, we have developed a system that is wholly based upon partiality now. We'll give this group of people over here more money because this thing happened to their ancestors in the past, so on and so forth, and it just keeps on going. And it's become a massive problem to the point that this man lost his life because this woman has been so indoctrinated by an education system, by a media empire, by an entire worldview that has told her, yes, that man attacked me. Yes, that man hurt my friend. Yes, that man was dangerous. And she even says he was scary. All of those things. But the world has told her that she has to show partiality to him because of his immutable characteristics, his ethnicity. There's, he should have the right to be angry and lash out at people. What a nonsensical thing we've come to. We have to correct this nonsense somehow, and at some point, we have to come to understand that partiality in all forms is bad. The answer is to go back to Scripture and understand that most of our country, when you look at the founding fathers and they're talking about the founding of the nation, the most quoted book that they come to is Deuteronomy. The most quoted book out of all the founding fathers and all their writings and everything about founding this nation was the book of Deuteronomy, the law, or the second book of the law. But this is what we have to grasp in our minds. If we function within the realm of biblical law, then the answer is clear. We don't show partiality to anybody, rich or poor, black or white. None of those characteristics matter. Did you do wrong? Did you break the law? Then here is the just punishment for that law, that offense. This is what we have to return back to. Sanity lies within objective truth, and the only place you can build a sane society from is by going to the objective truth of Scripture and building from that point and that point forward. All right, Artesia, thanks for listening. Let's go ahead and hear our weather. And when we come back from the weather, we'll check into our calendars.
Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Looks like the heat will really kick in over the next couple of days with a big high pressure system over our area. Upper 90s to near 100 today. Lots of sunshine, light wind. Overnight we're down to 60 and clear, and then pretty hot again on Wednesday. We're expecting upper 90s with sunshine, upper 90s and sunny again on Thursday and Friday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
Let's take a look at our weather. Hobbs, high 95, Roswell 97, Carlsbad 99, and Artesia 97. It's going to be a hot one today, but I went and checked my weather app. Very little wind, so it's not going to be windy. So which one do you want, hot or wind? So it's not going to be too bad out there today. Upper 90s, we can survive that, but I think we're headed towards those warm days, so get ready. All right, let's see what's happening in the schools and around town. Artesia Public School cafeteria. What are they having today? For breakfast, a cereal bar, lunch, beef tacos, pinto beans, and a fruit cup. Over at the Artesia Senior Meal Site, serving today sub sandwiches with 3-bean salad, cold beets, grapes, and non-fat raspberry yogurt. Some nice cold foods there for a hot day. All right, at the Artesia Senior Center today. Hey, today's the, today's the 12th. I almost read the wrong day. Today's 8:30 casino day. They're leaving for the casino this morning. Good luck to all of them. And then 10 o'clock line dancing at Good Life. Don't forget 9 o'clock hand and foot, 9 o'clock pals, 9:30 line dancing, 10 o'clock fusing fun, 1 o'clock ceramics and sewing, and 2 o'clock poker. Oh, there's a new one on here. It's been jotted in by hand, and I miss it. So at 9:30 a.m., they have chair exercise. So if you want to go get some chair exercise, can't quite get up and do the rest of it, that sounds like a good deal. Over at the Artesia Public Library today, no kids programs for today, but adults today, 2 to 6, is Dungeons and Dragons. All right, let's see. Over at the Artesia Public Schools, there's a lot going on there today. Kindergarten, Grand Heights is having their kindergarten graduation today. Our state golf team is playing in a tournament against New Mexico Tech, and they're playing at New Mexico Tech in Socorro. Let's see, Artesia senior spring semester exams. So high schoolers are taking their semester exams today. Hermosa Talent Shows happen today from 1:30 to 2:30. There's a reception art show at BTC 5:30 to 7. And then AHS Scholarship Night at the Bulldog Pit. And congratulations to all the kids that got scholarships. All right, who's got birthdays? Man, this is a big list today. On the 12th of May, here we go. Happy birthday. Lena Welch, Guadalupe De La Rosa, Marilyn Allen, Francis Garcia, Emma Rivera, Joanne Smith, Elmer Thompson, Rhonda Anderson, and Kate Asbill. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful birthday.
Around here, we don't ask for much, just the chance to work hard. But now with jobs on the line and values being pushed aside, that's getting hard to do. That's why Trinidad Malone is stepping up, fighting to protect oil-field jobs, because it's not just work, it's putting food on the table. He stands with law enforcement, backs our veterans, and believes in our Second Amendment rights. Trinidad Malone for District 66.
I'm Trinidad Malone, and I approve this message.
Parents, enrollment for the 26-27 school year is open at Artesia Classical Academy. At ACA, education is more than textbooks. It's Christ-centered, it's classical, it's personal. Our teachers know every student. Students enjoy a 4-day school week while learning Latin, Spanish, and American Sign Language. They explore STEM, PE, art, and music, participate in nature learning days, and serve right here in our community. Give your child an education with purpose. Visit artesiaclassicalacademy.org or call 247-1378 today.
Whether you're buying your first home, selling, adding to your investment portfolio, or finally getting that shop with acreage for your forever home, Century 21 Black Gold is by your side from start to finish. Century 21 Black Gold is the premier full-service real estate brokerage in Artesia, striving to treat each client, property, and transaction with care, knowledge, and professionalism. Your home is our priority. Century 21 Black Gold Brokerage. We don't just sell houses. We hand you the keys to your next chapter. Give us a call today, 575-736-0021.
Looking to start, continue, or complete your higher education journey? Join the more than 5,700 current Greyhounds on their journey to student success. Eastern New Mexico University offers the most affordable higher education degree in the Southwest, and New Mexico residents can go to school tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. With online or in-person degrees, ENMU is the right choice for you. For more information, visit enmu.edu. ENMU, student success, that's what we're about.
Good morning, this is Smiley Wooten at the Roswell Livestock Auction. 707 head of cattle sold on Monday on a steady to higher market. Unlimited receipts with excellent buyer tenants. Compared to last week, stocker calves sold steady, feeder cattle steady. Packer cows and bulls $3 to $5 higher. 3 to 400 pound steers $575, $670. 3 to 400 pound heifers $520, $605. 4 to 500 pound steers $470, $575. 4 to 500 pound heifers $4 1/4, $520. 5 to 600 pound steers, $450, $470. 5 to 600 pound heifers, $370, $4 1/4. 6 700 pound steers, $380, $450. 6 700 pound heifers, $350, $370. 7 800 pound steers, $330, $380. 7 800 pound heifers, $320, $350. Packer cows, $170, $184. Canner and cutter cows, $161, $166. Packer bulls, $210, $227. Feeder bulls, $192, $198. The top half the cow calf pairs, $3,400 to $4,000 per pair. Top half the bred cows, $3,200 to $3,500 per head. We do appreciate the business, and we'll talk to you next Monday morning. This is Smiley Wooten, Roswell Livestock Auction.
Back, Artesia. Let's jump into some of our flyers. Let's see what's happening around town. Let's see. Start with this one. Today, the 13th, if you know a veteran that needs to go and get their benefits, they haven't got their VA benefits or their state veteran benefits. The VA and state veterans benefits outreach will be happening at the VFW Post 8703. 1916, so it's at 1916 San Jose Boulevard in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Today from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And so if you know anybody that needs that, send them on up there. And let's see. Get ready for a free night of clean but savage comedy with award-winning comedian Michael Joyner. With over 25 years of experience, Michael brings quick wit, hilarious crowd interaction, and the kind of real-life humor that'll have you laughing at things you didn't expect. If you've ever thought I shouldn't laugh at this, then you're in the right place. That'll be happening at Harvest Fellowship, 2307 West Main, here tonight at 6:30 p.m. Wednesday night, Wednesday, May 13th at 6:30 p.m. All right. Blood drives by talent. Let's see. Today is the 12th. Nothing on today, but tomorrow you can head over to Eastern New Mexico Medical Center, 405 West Country Club Road in the Mesquite Room from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. to donate blood. Hey, don't forget about the Eddy County Fair largest sunflower contest. That's open to amateur gardeners in Eddy County. And all you gotta do is enter, go plant a sunflower, and try to grow the biggest sunflower you can, and enter it in the Eddy County Fair, Wednesday, July 22nd through Friday, July 24th. Registration is now open for the CVE Lineman Camp, which will happen on Thursday, May 28th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's for ages 17 to 22 that think they might want to be a lineman. All the registration closes, though, on May 20th, so you got about 8 more days to do that. And all you got to do is visit the CVE website for more info and to register. Also at CVE right now is the photo contest. Theme is all things in nature. Entries are due by Friday, May 29th by 5 p.m. All you got to do is take some photos and turn them in. Email them to mbrsvc@cvecoop.org. Include your full name, your service address, and your phone number. Photos must be taken in local communities. Entrants must be CVE members, and you can submit up to 5 photos and get a chance to win $50. This Thursday, you can join people gathering together at Lucky Duck Restaurant from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. To pray for the nation. This will be going on until July 4th, so only a few more weeks, really, as people continue to pray for our nation. Let's see, the 2026 Summer Activities Fair coming up Thursday, May 14th from 3 to 5:30 p.m. at the Artesia Administration Building, 301 Bulldog Boulevard. Go on over there and find out about all the summer activities you can sign your kids up for. This Thursday, May 14th at 7 p.m. at the Southeast New Mexico College, room 101, the Carlsbad Community Choral Spring Concert will be happening, featuring members of the Carlsbad Early College High School Choir. This Friday, this Saturday, on the 16th, at the Cavern Theater in Carlsbad, you can go watch Field of Dreams at 2 p.m., showings at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Adults are only $8, seniors 55 over are $5, children 12 and under are $5. Yeah, man, I just realized in a few more years I'll be switching over my senior discount instead of my military discount. Look at that. All right, Low and Slow for a Cause. This Sunday, May 17th, 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. or until sold out. The Casey White Foundation will be hosting a dinner. It's $20 per plate, includes smoked brisket, 2 sides, dessert, roll, and barbecue sauce. And you can order a whole brisket by pre-order. So if you want to check that out, you can... if you've got questions, all you got to do is call or text Tabitha at 575-308-3892. Next Monday and Tuesday, they will be hosting free sports physicals for kids going in for next year. So that'll be held at 301 South Roselawn in Artesia. Monday is for the girls. Girls 7th to 8th grade, girls 11th through 12th grade is at 2:30 p.m. Girls 9 to 10th at 3. Girls 7th to 8th at 3:30. And then the guys on Tuesday, May 19th, 11th to 12th grade, 2:30, 9th to 10th, 3:30, and 7th to 8th, 4 o'clock. It says enter at the north entrance. Grade level is your 2026-2027 school year. Please bring your rank 1 paperwork signed by a parent or guardian. All right. Food distribution. The next food distribution is set to be in Loving next Thursday, May 21st, 9 a.m. at the Loving Community Center, 602 South 4th Street. Yep, here's one of those events that's coming up for this summer that you can get your kids signed up for. I need to get my clock back up. There we go. Beginning June 1st, there will be sign-ups for kids basketball camp. And it happens June 1st through 3rd from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. each day. And this is for grades 1st through 8th grade. It's $80 for the first child, $40 for additional siblings. And teachers, you receive 50% off. All right. The Artesia Band Boosters 12th Annual Sporting Clay Shoot, sponsored by Desert Hills Electric Supply, benefiting the Artesia Public School band students, will be happening June 13th. Registration begins at 7 a.m. Shooting starts at 8:30 a.m. You can get sponsorships for that. You can get an orange sponsorship for $2,000. That gets you 5 shooters and an event sponsorship. Or you can do a white, and that's $750, and it gets you an event sponsorship. Mulligans and perfect scores are available. Lunch will be served immediately after the shoot. 1 in 5 entrants will win a handgun. All entrants will receive a choice of a cleaning pad, Boyd shell bag, or a hunter's quick stick. All right. Let's see what's up after that. This is really all stuff later into the summer. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's take our commercial break, and hopefully our guest will be in here in a little bit, and we'll see what's going on at the rec center.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. Kuwait is accusing Iran of dispatching an armed Revolutionary Guard team to attack an island in the Mideast nation. Kuwait has come under repeated attack by Iran during the course of the war. President Trump is dismissing as garbage Iran's response to a U.S. peace proposal. It raises the specter of further American military strikes on Iran. And Mr. Trump says America is doing a service to the entire world by denying Iran nuclear weapons. The president set to leave for Beijing today for talks with his Chinese counterpart. Mr. Trump will be accompanied to China by an entourage of American tech, industry, and finance leaders. On Wall Street this morning, ahead of the opening bell, stock futures are lower. The Dow futures down about 30 points. NASDAQ futures off 275 points. More details at srnnews.com.
At Lowell's Pharmacy, we'd like you to be part of our pharmacy family.
You and your family getting all the things you need, where personal service is always guaranteed. Prescriptions filled faster with dependability. That is why we're called the Family Pharmacy.
At Lowell's Pharmacy, we're known as the family pharmacy for a lot of different reasons. We offer a wide selection of health and beauty aids for the entire family. And whenever you drop by Lowell's Pharmacy, we make you feel like you're dealing with family. We like it that way at Lowell's Pharmacy. And you know something? You're going to like it that way too. Lowell's Pharmacy.
And that is why we're called the Family Pharmacy.
Lowell's Pharmacy, 612 North 13th, across from the hospital in the Artesia Professional Building. Lowell's Pharmacy.
It's time for the Eddy County Sports Report. Let's turn back the clock a couple of days to the small school track and field championships over this past weekend in Albuquerque. And congratulations to Loving's Ryder Gonzalez, a junior for the Falcons. He was first in the boys 400-meter run. And other guys from Loving showed they could run too, because the Falcons were third in the 4x400-meter relay. And Elise Gonzalez from Loving on the girls' side, she's a senior, got really close to winning a championship herself. She was second in the javelin and fourth in the shot put. Of course, she's part of the softball team too, and she'll have more chances to win a state championship, as the Falcons are the top seed. They'll play Wednesday morning, 9:30 against Capitan. That's tomorrow, of course. The Sports Report brought to you by DSI. Call DSI for all your office technology needs. I'm Eric Butler at KSVP Radio, AM 990.
5,800,000,000 people carry the same basic rectangle. Steve Jobs introduced it 19 years ago, and the world never looked back. I'm Kim Commando for ExpressVPN. Every time you go online, you're tracked. Keep your activity private and secure. Right now, get 4 extra months at expressvpn.com/Kim. Here's what nobody talks about. The shape is not changing, but within a year, AI will make your phone virtually unrecognizable from the inside out. It won't sit in your pocket waiting. It will anticipate your needs, manage your health, your finances, your entire digital life before you have to ask. My take, there is no after the iPhone. The design is too comfortable, too intuitive, too deeply wired into how we live. But my warning, a real AI assistant will track everything you do, say, and even think. Every ask, every habit, every whisper into that rectangle. That data is gold, and someone is already planning to sell it all. To keep up to date on AI, be sure you get my free newsletter. Sign up right now at getkim.com. Here's something they don't teach you in school. Until the 90s, the U.S. government classified encryption as munition. Literally, it was on the same restricted list as firearms and explosives. They weren't wrong. Encryption is a weapon. It's just one that protects you instead of targeting other people. Every time you go online without a VPN, you're leaving your digital front door wide open. That's why I use ExpressVPN. One click encrypts your connection. No one, not even your internet provider, can see what you're doing. It's fast, secure, and so easy to use. Traveling, streaming, working remotely, it doesn't matter where you are. Use ExpressVPN on everything. Phones, laptops, tablets. Up to 14 devices on one subscription. That covers the entire family. Your privacy is worth defending. Start with the same tool I use. Get up to 4 extra months at expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim. expressvpn.com/Kim.
Turpin & Son Mortuary of Artesia presents a listing of today's obituaries. Today we have no new obituaries and no reminders. This listing has been presented as a service by Turpin & Son Mortuary of Artesia. We make it personal.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Looks like the heat will really kick in over the next couple of days with a big high pressure system over our area. Upper 90s to near 100 today. Lots of sunshine, light wind. Overnight we're down to 60 and clear, and then pretty hot again on Wednesday. We're expecting upper 90s with sunshine, upper 90s and sunny again on Thursday and Friday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
Hollow gold. It's a sweet surprise. Her hands are never cold. She's got Betty beside. Play the music.
All right, Artesia. I was looking at the 10-day on here. Hot today. It's going to be upper 90s, 97, 97, 98, 99, 99, all the way until next Sunday. So it's a hot week. Then we're going to get a really windy day, and then it'll drop back down into the 80s and low 90s for the following week. So it's going to be warm. Be prepared. Drink lots of water. Stay hydrated. You know, all my years in the military, that's maybe the one thing I took away. Stay hydrated. Is your body just doesn't function when you get dried out. Hey, a couple of things I missed in my last segment there. I got a big giant flyer. It's very colorful. I don't know how I missed it. But hey, Artesia Ford is celebrating their 60-year anniversary this Friday. This Friday, KSVP Morning Show will be live from Artesia, or live from Artesia. Yeah, from Artesia Ford this Friday. And then 92.9 The Brand from 11 to 2. Will be up at Artesia Ford as well. Hey, they wanted to put a note on here from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for lunch. The service department will be closed on May 15th because they're going to stop and have lunch and celebrate 60 years. Congratulations to them. That's awesome. Hey, also don't forget over at Kith and Kin this month they poured into Artesia fundraiser for Cohen Nayland. It's $1 from every sale of their strawberry basil latte will go towards Cohen, and new features will be picked periodically throughout the month. Don't forget they have a donation box up there, and for every dollar they put in, Written in Red's putting in a dollar, and for every extra dollar you put in, Written in Red's going to match that to help this family out. And unfortunately for the Nayland family, our prayers are with them, and we're hoping their baby boy Cohen has been diagnosed with multiple serious heart conditions and will need immediate life-saving care after birth, including several surgeries. And so they're going to be relocated to Fort Worth, and they're going to be out there in at least 6 months. So they really need our help in order to get through this time. That's a really tough time to have a sick child, and they're going to be far away from home, family, and everything. So, hey, Artesia, let's go down there and support them and help them out. All right, hey, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, our guest will be in.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander. President Trump said he will move to suspend the federal tax on gasoline to help Americans shoulder surging fuel prices caused by the war in Iran. Monday, the average national gas price was $4.52 a gallon. That's according to AAA. The Treasury Department wants U.S. banks and other financial institutions to monitor for suspected Iranian money laundering networks that use their funds to smuggle sanctioned oil through shell companies and crypto networks. The costs are piling up for businesses during the U.S. and Israel's war against Iran, and many economists see a bleak outlook, with some bracing for a downturn in hiring and investment in the coming months. Heathrow Airport said its passenger numbers fell 5% to 6.7 million in April as the Iran war disrupted travel plans. The UK's biggest airport by passenger traffic said the transfer passenger numbers rose 10% as travelers rerouted through London. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander in Washington.
There is a difference.
We're involved in the community. We believe in this area, and we reinvest locally to help the local economy. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA. There is a difference.
Family owned and operated for 4 generations, Forest Tire is here to service all your tire needs day and night. With your busy travel schedule, what you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally Michelin Defender tire with an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect. You can lose track of time and focus on what really matters. For all your tire needs, brakes and alignments too, Forest Tire Company is a friend you can always count on. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Hungry for flavor? Since 1965, La Fonda in Artesia has been serving up some of the most inventive New Mexican dishes around. From rich, slow-cooked red and green chili to sizzling carne avocada, every bite is tradition with a twist.
That chicken enchilada plate, so spicy, so comforting, just what I needed.
Come visit us at 210 West Main in Artesia or call 575-746-9377. We're open Monday through Friday from 11 till 2 and 4:30 to 8. Closed on weekends. Treat yourself to something local. La Fonda, where flavor feels like home.
Welcome to Answers with Ken Ham. The account of origins presented in the Genesis is a simple but factual presentation of actual events and provides reliable basis for man's worldview and a framework for scientific investigation into the question of the origin and history of life. Answers with Ken Ham is brought to you by Harvest Fellowship at 2307 West Main in Artesia. Call Pastor Ronnie Williams at 746-6195. Now, today's Answers with Ken Ham.
Rivers with rights? This is Ken Ham, inviting you to visit our two attractions, the Creation Museum and Ark Encounter. Did you know in India there are 2 rivers given the same legal status as humans? In New Zealand, a 150-year debate ended when a river was finally named a legal person. In Ecuador, nature is represented in their constitution with certain rights. This silliness highlights the absurdity that results from a world in rebellion against the Creator. This kind of thinking ignores the uniqueness of mankind. We're special, made in the image of God, with unique rights and responsibilities, including dominion over the creation. Nature's important, and we're to steward it well, but a river's not a person.
Learn more about our life-size Noah's Ark and the world-class Creation Museum when you go to AnswersRadio.com.
All right, welcome back, Artesia. We're now joined by the ladies from Artesia Rec Center. What's up?
What's up?
Not much, man. You guys ready for summer? It's really all. Is it your busiest time? Is it busier than the school year?
I think.
Or do you just stay going?
It's a different kind of busy.
It's a different busy.
This will be my first summer rec.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. So, I mean, you guys go like 100, probably 100 miles an hour all the time, but at least during the school year, it's only after school because during the day you're
I don't know, because you have your different sports seasons and all of that too.
Yeah, that's
so.
true. You guys just keep going. So how did spring sports go? How have you guys?
Well, I mean, spring sports we don't do spring sports because that's baseball and softball.
Oh yeah, because they're separate
and
from
they're
you
private
guys.
leagues.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So in the springtime we prep for summer rec because it is such a big thing. So we prep for that. We still have Spire coming in. We have the quilters coming in. They just did a retreat not very long ago. They were there the whole week doing their thing.
Oh, really?
Sewing their quilts.
Just quilting like crazy, huh?
Yeah.
You guys got like a big quilting machine for them in there or something?
They bring all of their stuff.
Oh.
They bring all their sewing machines.
They haul it in, and they do it, and they haul it all.
We hold like their mats and things like that. They're cutting mats and stuff like that for them, but their irons, ironing boards, all that good stuff.
Cool. So you said that before we started, you said you guys are interviewing for summer.
We are for our summer jobs
Yeah.
for summer rec. So those applications close the 15th.
Okay.
You can go on the city website and apply. and we've been interviewing
like crazy.
Yeah.
How old you got to be to?
16 or older.
16 and up. They can come work there. And what kind of work can they expect? Like, what are they doing?
Lots of time with children.
Lots of time. So if you're 16, you need to like kids.
Yes.
That's
yes.
number one.
Yeah, lots of time with children playing game. I mean, they get to be a kid too while they're working. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty good summer job.
Yeah. What kind of hours are they working?
Monday through Thursday, 8 to 3. Just
Okay.
program hours, and
Okay.
then Fridays 8 to noon.
Fridays 8 to noon. Okay. So if you guys know a young person wants to go and get a summer job, make a little bit of extra money, and hang out with kids and help our local kids, get them up there. And the applications on our
It's on
website?
the city website,
City
but we
website?
also have a post on our Facebook page that has the link as well that you can click to
All
get
right,
to
so
it.
check out Artesia Recreation Center on Facebook. So what about the kids who want to come participate? When can they start signing up?
So we opened registration May 4th.
Okay.
So it's opened up online. We have a post on our Facebook page. It's also on the city website. Shout out to Luke for getting that put on there for us. So yeah, and if you have any questions, you can call the rec center and we'll help you out.
Yeah.
It's for kids completed 1st through 5th grade.
Okay.
So the grade they just completed when they finish school here in a couple weeks.
1st through 5th grade. Okay. And so, excuse me, what weeks are you guys running for the summer? Like, how long does it run?
So it's June 8th through July 17th.
Okay.
And we'll be blowing and
for the
going.
summer.
$80.
$80, only $80
for 6 weeks.
Yeah. And so does the kids come every day, or is it like split up by grades, or?
No, they come every day.
Every day.
But
Wow.
I mean, we have kids who come for a little bit and then they're off on vacations or whatever, and then they come back and or they come for the morning and they leave, or they have stuff in the morning, so they come when they get done with all the other activities that are happening, and so yeah.
That's fun. So what kind of activities you guys got lined up for them this summer?
Oh man, in the mornings we do a rotation of arts and crafts, board games, gym games, and floor games. So lots of movement, but also lots of art and lots of fun things. And we tried to add an educational aspect to it as well.
Good.
Our theme is cross-country road trip. So we're going to be traveling the U.S. and talking about different cities and maybe some national parks and things
Hey,
like
you mean
that.
I got to learn when I come up there too?
Yeah. But in a fun way.
They're putting together a lot of facts about each state, so that's pretty cool.
It's in a fun way,
Yeah.
It's learning with play.
Yeah, there you go. I'll tell you, that works works a lot better for boys than regular sitting in school all day long.
Right,
So.
right, yeah. Yeah.
Because they like to move. So
They do.
Yeah, all the kids. That's awesome. I'm glad. So, how many assistants? You can call them assistants, aides. Do you need, and how many applications you already got?
We've already got, I think, a little over 30 applications.
Okay.
And we're hiring 14 aides.
Okay.
And 2 leaders.
And 2 leaders. Okay. So the leaders have to have past experience, like they've done it before?
Not
type thing?
necessarily.
Yeah.
But it does. I mean, it is helpful and beneficial because you kind of know what's happening.
Yeah.
But just, somebody who shows
strong
great leadership qualities, and they're kind of able to be the in-between between the aides and the rec specialists.
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of the be-all, end-all. So
Buck stops with you.
I'm the bad guy,
Yeah, you're the disciplinarian. Jade's in there like, she's got a belt.
Cracking the whip.
Hey, I got an Indiana Jones whip on the side of her hip walking around. Nobody get in trouble today. So that's awesome. So, and those are probably fast-paced days. I mean, I bet that's a...
They go by fast.
Yeah, I bet it's a lot of energy used to try to keep up with all those kids 1st through 5th grade.
I'm excited.
Are you?
It's genuinely...
So you said this is your first year. So Lisa's going to be broken in this year. She's going to she doesn't even know what's coming at her yet.
She'll be good.
Yeah.
No, genuinely, it's one of my favorite programs that we do. We do a lot of fun stuff too. We put them into, we call it competition. So we put them in their competition teams, and they have to come up with a team name, and they come up with a flag, and
Yeah.
They have to keep track of that flag. If they don't and somebody else snags it, then they lose points for their team.
Can I just come up there and walk around and steal people's flags?
Come on.
They do some cool dances. She showed me videos.
Yeah,
like they come up like a team dance type
So
thing?
I call it a lip sync battle, but it's really more of like a dance battle than
Yeah.
a lip sync battle, or that's what it's become.
Yeah.
But, and we pull in outside people to come and judge, and
Oh, that's fun.
yeah, it's fun.
You have a dance battle, you know.
Yeah, it's cool to see what they come up with.
The
'Cause
sharks and the
they
jets.
have to do it
up
all
there.
together. Hey, I dressed as a shark last year because I did a dance. So
Awesome. So what else? What else can we share about the? We got about 6 minutes we need to fill, ladies.
All right,
So tell me all about Rec Center, like what you guys got going on, and
yeah, so we've got evening rec going on right now too. Men's basketball
on Tuesdays.
Go ahead,
and,
Lisa.
Yeah.
Youth basketball on Thursdays.
Cool. So both those leagues are already started. So if people want to come up and watch, they can just come up and watch. and
Yeah, they can. It's just they just come in and play pickup games and.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Go
So it's
through
like
it,
there's not like a tournament going on with a bunch
No.
of teams and stuff, but okay.
Yeah, but we'll probably end that probably around the end of May, just so that because we're going to be getting ready to really hit the ground running.
Yeah,
with
give
summer
yourself a
rec
week
and all
or
that.
so to prep the facility and get
Right.
everything laid out, and
Yeah.
a lot there. So, anything else you guys want to share about or let everybody know about?
Man, our rentals are jam packed every weekend. It seems like for this month and
I forgot
June.
about that. You can rent.
Yes.
For parties or get-togethers and stuff like that.
Yes,
How does someone go about doing that?
So if somebody wants to rent the facility, they'll get a hold of Jeannie. She takes care of all of our rentals for us, as well as our facilities use for like
Is
the
she at the
baseball
rec
fields
center? Is
and
this stuff
stuff.
somebody
She
you can
is.
just call up
Yes.
there? So if you look up Artesia Rec Center online, you get that number and call it. Jeannie will answer and
Well, call, ask for Jeannie, or
Okay.
there's an option that says like for rentals, press
okay.
for or
Gotcha.
something.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to rent the place?
$15 an hour.
Okay, man, that's cheap.
There is a $75 non-refundable fee on top of that, and then
Yeah.
if you want the kitchen, it's an extra, just flat $35.
Yeah.
So
you got to clean up after yourself.
you do.
Don't leave
The way
a
you
mess.
find it is the way you leave it.
Jade and Lisa don't want to come up there and clean up the place on
Yeah,
Monday
yeah.
after you.
Yeah, and we've had that a couple times. So
So, yeah, so people can rent the place. Is there just like an open rec where people can just come in and hang out, or do you guys have hours like that or anything?
yeah, it just kind of depends on what we have going on.
Mhm.
I mean, anytime during the day. And
Yeah.
we have a few people that come in and shoot the basketball for a little bit, and then
Okay.
they leave. We've got Fridays, at least from 8 to noon, we're open to the public, and then we're still open afternoon, but we don't really have anybody doing anything because we have, if anybody's rented the facility, if they want to come in and
Gotcha.
decorate, and
Yeah.
we're prepping it to get it ready for them.
Okay. So I know we don't get too far into the weeds on this thing, but you were telling about some cool features about the new place. Let's share a little bit about that. The giant chess thing.
That's going to be cool.
Look, I may have to go learn chess just so I
Yeah,
can come
'cause
up
I
and
don't
play
know how to
giant
play either.
chess. I learned a little bit as a kid, but I never picked it up. But it's like, is it like giant, like
I think it's
3 foot tall
like
chess
they're
pieces?
going to be pretty big chess pieces.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. So there's gonna be like a whole outdoor rec.
Yeah,
around
there's
that
going to be a
building.
really cool outdoor area. They're going to have, there's an area that it's got some covered tables. They've got, I don't know, party lights or street
Yeah.
lights strung out there. There's a whole alley, I think, for like food trucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, and the inside's really nice too. Lots of natural light coming through there,
Is
which
there?
I was
Good.
super impressed with. It
That's-
felt really good in there. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Natural light is just amazing when you come into a place like that. And there's like, if I understand, it's like basketball courts downstairs and stuff. And there's gonna be a gym, like you can actually work out. Is that
Yeah,
right?
so there's
Like and a walking track up top, I think.
3 basketball courts
Uh-huh.
on the lower level, as well as a big multi-purpose room. I think there's going to be a little indoor playground in there.
Oh, cool. Like with slides and stuff, like type
yeah,
deal.
yeah. And then upstairs is all of your exercise stuff. So there will be
Okay.
some cardio equipment, weight equipment, 2 fitness rooms. I think the locker rooms are downstairs. So
Oh
yeah.
wow! So like just a giant gym. I mean, that's going to have everything in it.
It's a huge space.
That is. It was funny when they poured the pad. I don't know about you. I was like, that doesn't look very big. But when the building went up, as the building started going up, I'm like, oh no, that's actually quite enormous.
Yeah. Well, and you walk through there and you're like, oh yeah, this is a lot of building.
Yeah. You're like, I hope they hire a cleaning crew.
No joke.
I don't want to clean this.
Yeah, because the one person we have right now,
They'd be working 8 hours a day to clean. Just
probably more than that.
Following people around, vacuuming right behind them and stuff. So that's exciting. And of course, we have no clue when it's going to open yet, but I'm hoping,
they're saying July right now, but construction is construction, so
July of next year?
No, July of this year.
July of this year is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll see soon. It's going to be soon.
Yeah. So now I had heard at one point they were going to do something else with the other building, but now there's going to be two. Are you guys going to keep the old building going?
We're keeping the old building. It's going to become more of like a civic or community center.
Oh, okay, cool.
And they're going to do a little bit of a remodel on it as well.
Great.
So, yeah, I think they're going to try to get started on that when the other one gets completed, and it'll be neat
you'll
to
still
see
be
how
able to
that
rent that
turns out.
place and then have meetings and stuff there and all that. That's good. That's always we always need places to get together in this town. It's hard, especially if you have a big giant group you want to throw parties with. Can't fit them all in my house. So
yeah.
All right, ladies, thank you so much. Appreciate you coming in, letting us know all about it, and God bless.
Yeah, thank you.
This is KSVP and K229 AS Artesia.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. President Trump describes as garbage Iran's response to a U.S. peace proposal.
It was just unacceptable.
So where do we go from here?
A lot of people said, well, does he have a plan? Yeah, of course they do. I have the best plan ever. Iran has been defeated militarily, totally. They have a little left. They probably built up during this period of time. We'll knock that out in about a day.
Many questions remain about Iran's demands. Outwardly, Tehran remains defiant.
The exact details of the proposal have not been made public, but Iranian state media had earlier reported that they included the U.S. paying war reparations to Iran and recognizing its sovereignty over the Strait of Hormuz. Posting in English on social media, Iran's parliamentary speaker, Mohammad Baghir Ghalibaf, said that the U.S. had no alternative but to accept the 14-point proposal. He said the longer the U.S. dragged its feet, the more American taxpayers would pay for it. Both sides are digging in.
The BBC's Caroline Davis. Inflation heated up last month, hitting a 3-year high as consumer prices rose 3.8% compared to a year ago. That, according to the Consumer Price Index, cost of energy, a major contributor to the price spike. President Trump wants to suspend the federal gasoline tax of 18.4 cents per gallon. The move would require congressional approval. Today's national average for a gallon of regular, $4.50. It's down 2 cents from yesterday, according to AAA. 2 drivers hospitalized in critical condition. They were shot by a gunman who opened fire yesterday on a busy highway in Cambridge, Massachusetts. It ended when a state trooper and a civilian fired on the gunman. He's hospitalized in critical condition. On Wall Street this morning, stocks are in the red. The Dow down 337 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free, no-risk consultation. 800-292-7875. 800-292-7875. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-292-7875.
The SPLC is under increasing scrutiny.
The Alabama Attorney General announcing a civil investigation into the Southern Poverty Law Center's fundraising practices. This follows the recent federal indictment of the organization. The AG said he sent a subpoena seeking information about its donations and payments to informants, and that he's seeking to determine if the organization violated state laws related to charitable organizations or deceptive trade practices. President Trump's DOJ already announced a criminal indictment against the SPLC, accusing it of fraud. The center's officials have vehemently denied the accusation. I'm Julie Walker.
Miners in Myanmar have discovered a massive ruby, considered to be the second largest by weight ever found in the country. The ruby weighs 11,000 carats, was unearthed in mid-April. Although it weighs less than a stone that was found in 1996, it is considered more valuable. News and analysis, townhall.com. The Beatles are returning to one of their iconic sites, the new fan experience in London.
Apple Corps, the company founded by the Beatles, will open a 7-floor attraction at their early headquarters in 2027. The building is where the album Let It Be was recorded, and the rooftop, the site of the Beatles' last public performance. Fans will have access to the venue. In the meantime, both Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr have expressed excitement about the project. Jason Walker reporting.
The Treasury Department is pushing American banks to monitor suspected Iranian money laundering networks. The networks use funds to smuggle sanctioned oil through shell companies and crypto networks. This move aims to disrupt Iran's sanctions evasion infrastructure under operation worldwide. More on these stories at townhall.com.
As KSVP celebrates 80 years of broadcasting in 2026, one of our longest-running features is the KSVIP. We love recognizing our local residents and listeners for great accomplishments in their lives. If it's a birthday, anniversary, promotion, retirement, a new family member, you name it, they're worthy of being a KSVIP. To nominate a special person who will receive recognition on the radio and a flower from Nell's Floral, call 575-746-2751.
Welcome back, Artesia. It's Tuesday, May 12th, 8 o'clock hour. I'm your host, Scott Pettis. Hey, here in a little bit, we'll be joined by the Chamber, and they'll come in and tell us everything going on around town and what's happening. Hey, I wanted to, I was thinking during the break, I talked in the first hour, in the first segment, about God's law and how, we as a nation, excuse me, goodness gracious, got to sneeze right in the middle of saying something here, about God's law and how we need to understand it and how we need to look at it. And I always like to recommend books, and so there's two books I'd like to recommend to you to look into. And the first is called How Does God's Law Apply to Me? It's by a gentleman by the name of R.C. Sproul. If you haven't heard of R.C., he went on to be with the Lord, I guess last year, and great man of God, wonderful teacher, and that book is really, really phenomenal. You can look at it. and kind of understand how is it that God's law applies now and today. The other one is a little bit more of a heavy lift if you're kind of in that theological sign, but it is an accessible book. You can read it and understand it, and it's called By This Standard: The Authority of God's Law Today. I would encourage you to sit down, read those books, get them on audiobook, listen to them, and it'll help shape your mind so that you understand a little more about how it is that we can't just ignore God's law, right? We are under grace. We're not saved by acts of the law. We're not saved by obeying the law, but we're saved in such a way that we can look at God's law and see the goodness in it and understand it and go, this, right? We have a perfect God who gave a perfect law for a land, and we go, okay, this is how we should govern our lives. This is how he intends for a nation to be governed. This is how we're supposed to govern our homes and govern everything else. And so I would encourage you, grab those books, pick them up, By This Standard: The Authority of God's Law Today, and then How Does God's Law Apply to Me? Really, really good reads, and they can be really helpful in your life. So, hey, we're going to go ahead and jump to our weather. And here in just a second, and we'll have our weather and a commercial break, and we'll have our next guest in.
Meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Looks like the heat will really kick in over the next couple of days with a big high pressure system over our area. Upper 90s to near 100 today. Lots of sunshine, light wind. Overnight we're down to 60 and clear, and then pretty hot again on Wednesday. We're expecting upper 90s with sunshine, upper 90s and sunny again on Thursday and Friday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
Maydays! 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 Great news, Roswell and surrounding areas. Employee pricing is back this month at Roswell Ford, and it's bigger than ever. Buy today and pay what we pay with employee pricing for all on the entire lineup of new Fords. Plus, your friends at Roswell Ford need your trade, so there's never been a better time to trade and upgrade to a new Ford or a quality pre-owned with massive savings. Stuck in your loan or lease? Roswell Ford wants to get you released, even if you owe thousands more than your trade is worth, regardless of make or miles. So you can drive home a new Ford with employee pricing for all. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. Roswell Ford has partnered with more aggressive lenders that will push to approve your credit with great rates and terms, even if it's less than perfect. For massive American-made savings and employee pricing for all, get on board at Roswell Ford. 821 North Main Street in beautiful Roswell. Call 575-623-3673 or online at roswellford.com. Employee pricing across the entire lineup. Excludes Raptor Series, 2026 Super Duties, Lariat Package, and up 2025 and 2026 Transit Wagon. Standard exclusions and final pay units. Sale ends 5/31/26.
Wilbanks LLC and Wilbanks Trucking Services LLC has over 37 years of experience from 1987 to 2025 in the Permian Basin oil and gas industry. Wilbanks recently divested out of the rig moving operations to focus exclusively on providing crane services to support the growing demand in the basin. Wilbanks continues to provide quality, expert, and performance-based services to a multitude of customers, with a fleet ranging from 60-ton to 350-ton cranes and locations in Hobbs, Artesia, and Odessa, Texas. We hope that you will consider our team for projects ranging from plant builds, compressor sets, to general site build. Please call us at 575-746-6318 to find out what we can do for you. Wilbanks LLC, your regional expert in the crane world.
Incredible in Artesia is open for business, ready to give you the hometown quality and customer service you know and love. Georgia and her team specialize in in-house design for quality custom business cards at a competitive price. From scanning to desktop publishing, if you need it, they can do it. On Main Street across from the Derek Floor statue in downtown Artesia. For all your printing needs, think Incredible.
Looking to start, continue, or complete your higher education journey? Join the more than 5,700 current Greyhounds on their journey to student success. Eastern New Mexico University offers the most affordable higher education degree in the Southwest, and New Mexico residents can go to school tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. With online or in-person degrees, ENMU is the right choice for you. For more information, visit enmu.edu. ENMU, student success, that's what we're about.
You didn't start your business to do taxes. Good thing we did. Save time and money when you file with Block Advisors by H&R Block. In fact, you could save up to 30% when you file with us instead of a typical accountant or CPA. Imagine what your business could do with that 30% savings. Schedule an appointment today at blockadvisors.com/smallbiz and file with a local pro who understands your business. Average savings based on national average fees for federal Form 1040 plus Schedule C and one state filing in latest available 2020 survey conducted by the National Society of Accountants. All tax situations are different. Pricing will vary based on individual circumstances. 502 West Texas Avenue, Suite A, Artesia.
Looking for the right ride at the right price? Come to Tate Branch Artesia and check out our used cars. We've got a huge selection of all makes, all models, and every color you can imagine. Priced right to fit your budget. Many vehicles have payments under $500 and come with a lifetime powertrain warranty for your peace of mind. Bad credit upside down in your tray? No problem. We work with all credit and we'll fight to get you approved. Experience the Tate Branch difference today, where great cars, great prices, and great people come together. Stop by Tate Branch at 919 South 1st Street in Artesia or visit us online at tatebranchartesia.com.
Welcome back, Artesia.
Hi.
Everybody's favorite Tuesday guest.
Ooh.
All right, the ladies
Chamber
from the
chat.
chamber here.
Chamber chat.
The chamber chat hour. Welcome back. All right.
Welcome to the Chamber Chat Hour.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Artesia Chamber of Commerce.
There you go.
And KSVP Radio.
That's very nice. It's good to hear from you again. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
PBS. She still, you probably did, you got to show her
Still
some.
okay.
You got to go
Yeah.
look it up and watch
Right
the,
over my head.
the Saturday Night Live used to do a fun skit.
What's
that
Saturday
made fun
Night
of-
Live?
Shut up. That's timeless. I know you know about Saturday Night Live. That doesn't make me think you're young. That just makes me think you're disconnected from the world.
Right. Yeah. No,
So-
I know that one.
Well, awesome.
My favorite one is the cheerleaders with the
Yeah.
superstar.
Superstar.
Sorry. Anyway, hi.
Hey, I got to meet somebody special the other day at the oil patch market.
You did?
Yes, a very special person.
Who? Oh.
Yeah.
On the radio?
No, at the
we're talking.
Nothing's off limits on my show. She's like,
She's like, oh no, I'm she is blushing.
It was her friend.
It was her friend.
Her very
A
very
person
special
who
friend.
visited Artesia for the first time, probably, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So awesome.
It was a nice friend.
Hey, good thing Oil Patch Market was going on.
Oil Patch Market was awesome.
Yeah.
It was good.
Good.
We had a really good turnout.
What
There was
did
a lot
you-
of people.
Were you a vendor or were you there as a visitor?
Vendor and selling raffle tickets for the Wads for Warriors
Oh,
side by
right,
side.
right. You said
Yeah.
you were going to be out there. That's
Yeah. I
right.
took up the whole corner.
Dadgum.
We ran
Yeah.
right into him.
Yeah, it
First
was-
stop.
Huh?
First stop.
Yeah, it
You
was
were
first stop. That's why I
right
picked that spot.
Yep, it's a good
I was
spot.
there at 11:30.
Wow.
Picking your spot.
Yes, I got there a little bit early.
Yeah.
But-
For a 3:30 thing? Or
It was because of the side by side thing.
Oh, right.
I had to get it in a good. I had to
Sure.
figure out where it was going to fit. I think it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
Cool.
But yeah, no, it was great. A great oil patch market and.
Kicking things off for the year.
Yeah,
It's great.
It's summertime. We had that, and then it got up the high 90s the next
Yes.
day. So it was like officially summer is here.
Yeah. Yes.
So, y'all ready for the hot weather this week?
Today.
Yeah, starting today.
97.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Ish.
I love it.
Do you?
I do.
I do. The only thing that
And I
I've
really
been
enjoyed
realizing,
the spring we had there.
yeah, it was a
The
great
spring was nice, and it actually, knock on wood, really wasn't terribly windy every single day.
It was a-
either.
it was
We
like
had
a-
a couple.
Last
Yeah, it was
year,
like a
I
few.
felt like was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Windy
it was
every day.
great to have the rain in between. So like Sunday when it was blowing like crazy, it wasn't like super dusty and dirty in the air because we had just had that rain.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
It was great.
Yeah.
Because I had to drive to Roswell in that, and I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to see the road. They're going to close the highway, and
Yeah.
then they didn't. It was fine.
We're supposed to be in an El Nino season, so
Yes.
We've
maybe,
heard that.
Heard this.
maybe some good rain this summer, which is helpful around here.
I love when it. Well, okay, I don't love the rain so much, but I love when it rains here because it's like the desert wakes up.
Yeah.
Like everything turns green within
That's
like 10 minutes.
Smell. The smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it
The
smells
wet
so
dirt.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everything gets cleaned off.
Yeah.
Trees, houses, like you don't ever wash your roof, right? So it's nice when all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's not all dusty anymore.
Remember the first time I told somebody back east that out here you can smell the rain. Like,
Yes.
like, what? You can't smell rain? Like, in
Yeah,
New
you-
Mexico,
you
can.
can.
Like,
You really
the,
can.
the
It's a great
air
smell.
changes.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
awesome. What y'all been up to this past week? Staying busy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like very.
Very
It's
busy.
budget season
Oh,
for
yeah.
the chamber. Our
Get that
fiscal.
money.
Yep. So getting money and figuring out how to get money again next
I
year.
should probably check my emails for a bill.
Oh, I think you're paid up.
Oh, okay, good.
Pretty sure. All is well. I don't know for sure though. No, actually, speaking of membership, we did a new thing this year for membership, and last year we onboarded a new CRM called Chamber Mate. We were using one called Chamber Master.
What's a CRM?
It's for our customer something.
Customer relation management?
Sure,
Probably.
something like that.
Okay.
Anyways, it's how
Software.
we house all of our members and their
Okay.
information, and
Gotcha.
it's really neat. It's a newer system, a newer company that evolved into. It was mostly in like membership world, like a country club type of a membership.
Gotcha,
That's where they started there. And then during COVID times, he had a bunch of chambers coming to him saying, "I could really use this." So he evolved into a chamber and association type of a system.
Gotcha.
So anyways, we onboarded them last year. And this year we made a plan on membership and we sent out electronic invoices for the first time.
Oh, look at you.
It was way cool.
Yeah.
And so that was really neat. It actually, like, I haven't done the math. My math wasn't mathing this morning, but I wanted to figure out how much money that actually saved us.
Yeah.
Because we did electronic invoicing in December for the coming year. And then in January, we mailed the difference.
Oh, okay.
And so I want to go back and look and see, like, okay,
Yeah.
this is how much we collected. I mean, we collected over probably $6,000 just because we sent out electronic invoices, and
Yeah.
people like to pay that way nowadays,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
and
yeah,
so
I want to
Meaning
pay
you can
everything
so easy.
online,
Your-
electronically.
Yeah. You don't have to call and wait, what was that number you just said? And wait, one more time? Wait.
Yeah.
I don't think the zip code's right. Oh no. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
But-
If you could just do it on your own.
Well, it's like when we moved we lived in California from 2003 to 2016. And by the time we left in 2016, I don't think we had written a check in probably 8 years. Everything was electronic pay. Everything was, we moved to North Carolina. We're like, turn on our water. And they're like, well, you got to bring us a check.
A check?
Like, I don't even know where a checkbook's at. I got to go dig through our boxes to find an actual checkbook.
They're expired.
Yeah.
So, yes, I am an electronic pay person. I love
Yes.
that you guys are doing that. That
Yeah.
makes it so much easier.
It really does.
Yeah.
It makes it really easy. And then, it's easy to send a reminder if someone hasn't, like, it's literally a click of the button. And whereas before, trying to make a monthly phone call, trying to collect, and it's just like, this is so much easier. Just send them.
Yeah.
And say, hey, don't forget us.
Don't forget to pay us.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about that in a while. So how much are memberships to the chamber? And I know you can do a personal membership. Like if you're not a business, you can do that. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're having a brand new membership coordinator starting June 1st. So
overwhelm her immediately.
She'll be joining. So hopefully she's listening today. She'll catch all the
She's
scoop.
a CRM too, then.
Yeah. A human one.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure. She is. No. So, yeah, we have memberships starting from, you can be a community supporter for $25
a
year. A year.
And you're in the know.
And that keeps you
You
in
get the
the
chamber
loop.
chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we've got all the way up, we have home hobby business or second business. It's only $60 a year.
Okay.
We've got, typically though, our membership fluctuates based off of employee count. And so, 1 to 5 is 200, 6 to 11, 6 to 10 is I think 220-ish, and like 240 kind of goes up and up and up. And that's an annual fee. We do have some out-of-town members, and that's just $220. But based on that employee count, that's hard for some places like that have a lot of turnover. For instance, restaurants.
Yeah.
Right. So restaurants have their own category,
Hotels.
things like that have a lot of turnover, and they're not going to update their information with us,
Every
year
time,
over year,
yeah.
every single time. So, in to make it easy for them. And then we also have our very top levels. We've got a chamber champion. It's sort of a neat idea that we have a one-time ask of sponsoring every single event, membership. You get recognition on our website, and there's just added perks and all of that. So we have about 10 of those right now, which is
Wish
great.
I was cool enough to be in that club.
Well,
you'll have secret meetings for those,
no.
You get a decoder ring,
Yeah,
That'd be legit.
You get keys to the building.
You're like a gold ring, I'm a super chamber member.
champion.
Yeah. No, but being a member of the chamber is really cool. For someone like me, I mean, obviously I'm young. I graduated college, and Miss Jeannie Bush helped me get this job, and we're so grateful for her, and it just all worked out. But when I first got here, I get that question a lot. Is what is a chamber? What do they do? And why in the world would you be a member?
Yeah.
But really, it's so valuable. We are as useful as you will let us be, if that makes sense. So of course we've got chamber chat. That's kind of the most practical one, I guess. You receive chamber chat, so you're in the know, like you said. You can also put your information in chamber chat. I know people read it because we have good numbers. We have about a 45% open rate, which in the world of email marketing is really high. So that's great. And I know people read it because people will call and say, hey, you've got a typo, which is great.
I refrain from doing it.
Thanks. If it's a couple months out, if it's going to be on there for a while, please feel free. But
if it just went out and it's something that's happening today, it's
too late.
Moot point.
Too late.
I can't change it. Yeah. But so that's obviously a really great perk. And then another one is Bites in Business that Jess and I have talked about before. We just did with Rotary Club. It can really look like whatever that member wants it to look like, which is cool. We invite chamber members and really the whole general public.
Yeah.
You get to host and
how did that one go last week?
Good. It was good. It was so fun and cute. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was fun. So we learned all about being a Rotarian.
You're going to be a Rotarian now?
We're thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
it's a great opportunity for members to be able to network with other members and be able to get their information out. So we provide the space. We invite our other members to join and come. We help with the advertising if you need it. And then it's essentially you have the floor, right? So if you provided, say it's a lunch, or you provide the lunch, you provide some drinks, and you provide an educational component to the day. And then of course at the end, there's an ask, hey, do you want to buy my product? We've had
Nate Tech is a really good
Nate
example
Tech
of that.
came and talked about cybersecurity.
That was a really good one.
We've had other people come and talk a little bit about marketing and meta and what does that mean for your business. And then, of course, hey, by the way, I can help with that, or whatever. So it's a really cool opportunity. It's a little different than our lunch and learns, but it's a neat opportunity for members to have that a little more focused interaction.
When I transitioned out of the Corps, one of the classes I went through was about networking, and it's indispensable.
Yes.
Networking is so important. Like, you may not, you hear they're having a Bites in Business. And you're like, I don't know if I really care about that. But there's gonna be a bunch of other people there, and you start talking, and you start finding out, well, that person does something I need, and they do it for a reasonable price. I could take that off my plate at work. I could have this.
Exactly.
I could pay this person to take care of this. Like, I'm tired of taking care of my website. Let me call this person over here and let them do it.
Yes.
And supporting local. Because you're connecting and local. And there's less times we think, oh, we got to go out of town for that, and come to find out there's somebody here in town. We just didn't know it.
Exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it comes with a lot of surprises too. Like, oh, I honestly had no clue that was even a service that was offered, like you said, especially locally and at a reasonable price.
Yeah.
And if you're networking, like, even more so, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Like, how can we help each other and both benefit from this transaction? And, like, not in a bad way, but in a positive
Barter
way.
and trade. Barter and trade.
Exactly.
When you're in a small town environment like this, it's important to be able to do that. And it helps you. You got something they want, and they've got something you need, and so.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, it's great. That's another really cool perk that just came, I don't know, about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, that we just started that Bites in Business thing. There are so many other membership perks. I don't have it in front of me, but our website has our chamber membership application on it, artesiachamber.com, and within that, there is a page that says, top reasons to join your chamber and the benefits that you get and things like that. Some people don't even realize, too, we have a bulk mail rate.
Yeah.
The bulk mail rate
we pay for.
It's huge.
And people can use it for, if you are sending 200 or more pieces of mail, it's the exact same thing.
It can't be used for, like, invoices, but if you have a flyer or something, everything has to be the same.
Misunderstand the process and think that you're going to mail it out.
Right.
Don't just walk in and hand me 400 letters. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
You're picking up what you're putting down.
I had no clue how it worked.
No,
but it's awesome
cool.
because it can get expensive to mail that many items out. Yeah.
Yeah, and we can provide a set of labels.
50% just about.
Yeah.
I think our rate, depending on the weight of each parcel, is that what they're called? Parcels?
Parcels.
Yeah.
Is at probably 40 something cents.
Versus 79 or whatever it is now for a stamp. Yeah, it's a really good membership perk as well.
It really is.
We also have in our lobby, we have a whole wall pretty much dedicated to business cards. So people can come and look through them and network that way. If they want to pull business cards off the wall for different things, we often give out business cards to someone that comes in for a specific thing. Say they're looking for a home. Oh, here, look, all these realtors are chamber members.
Realtors.
Here you go. Here's their cards. Call them.
Well, and one of the things I found out doing the bulk mail is I found out, you do have members outside. So, there might be a business in Carlsbad that we don't have here in Artesia. Like, they're a member of the chamber. Now I know about them. It's you can find out about a lot more that's in our local area at least.
Right. And oftentimes our out-of-town members are our members because they service our area.
Yeah.
Like, I think sometimes it can feel like in a small town, we don't have anything for that.
Yeah.
Well, we do.
Yeah.
They may not have an office here, but they absolutely take care of all of our people here.
Yeah.
Like, we have
They're
a glass
here multiple
company.
times a week, and, they'll deliver and they'll transport and whatever. So,
Well, if you're a member, then when people call Chamber Google and ask you weird questions, like, yes, that we have that business here. So.
Yes. Yeah. We got you. And here's their phone number. Yeah. Let me just look in my CRM for that.
Look at my CRM. Yeah. All right. Hey, let's take our news break at the bottom of the hour. We'll come back and good 20 minutes of trivia when we get back.
I am so thrilled. Can't wait.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. President Trump is describing as garbage Iran's response to a U.S. peace proposal. Many questions remain about Iran's demands as full details of Tehran's response have not been released. The president would like to suspend the federal gasoline tax, 18.4 cents per gallon, The move would require congressional approval. Today's national average for a gallon of regular is $4.50, that according to AAA. 2 drivers are hospitalized. They're in critical condition. They were shot by a gunman who opened fire yesterday on a busy highway in Cambridge, Massachusetts. It ended when a state trooper and a civilian fired on the gunman. He's in the hospital in critical condition. The opening bell sounding on Wall Street. Stocks starting off the day lower. More details at srnnews.com.
All across America, this is the Red Apple Audio Network's Market Report, sponsored by Abacus Global Management.
Good morning, I'm John Terrett. Wall Street was affected by higher oil prices on Monday as the war dragged on. This followed President Trump's rejection of Iran's response to his recent peace proposal, which he called totally unacceptable. The markets were coming off a positive week, don't forget, as of Friday, while investors were awaiting new data on inflation and retail sales that is coming up this week. So at the end of it all on Monday, the Dow was fluctuating but ended in the green. There were records at the NASDAQ Composite, the NASDAQ 100, and the S&P 500 again, although the S&P was off its best for the day. The tech stocks led the way on Monday, including Nvidia, Intel, Tesla, Micron, and Qualcomm. Disney shares were down about 3% yesterday, this after an FCC commissioner informed the House of the Mouse that its ABC TV network is the subject of an administration campaign to censor its productions. Now, last month, the FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, ordered an early review of the licenses of the 8 TV stations that Disney owns and operates under the ABC logo. General Motors was down about 5% yesterday. They're cutting up to 600 white-collar jobs in an effort to trim costs. And so too today. The earnings come from Home Depot and AstraZeneca, the drug maker. The data is CPI inflation. With business, I'm John Terrett.
This is the Red Apple Audio Network's Market Report, sponsored by Abacus Global Management.
What if the future of finance wasn't built around averages, but around you? At Abacus Global Management, we're reshaping financial planning around the most personal data point, your lifespan. But it's more than just insight, it's control. As a technology-driven asset manager, we're empowering investors with an integrated system to take command of your time, your future, your financial destiny. This is a new era of investing. Take control at abacusgm.com.
Now, time for another Otis Advisory.
You know, this would be a good time to bring back those little kid-sized bottles of liquor they give out on airplanes. I mean, when you have to gray tape all the cranky people in their seats just to keep a lid on things long enough to get back to Atlanta, hell, I'd go back to smoking and drinking at ringside and just see who makes it out when they open the door. Or just suit up and try driving again. Little Whiskers?
Yes?
Let's fill up that electric car before we head out to the wiggle room. About going out back and picking us another tank full off that electricity tree.
Get it yourself, Uncle Otis. I'm relaxing in my lazy girl recliner that they don't make yet.
Many people ask me, Uncle Otis, do electric cars really run on magic? And does this look swollen to you? Now, that's 2 questions. But no, electric cars mainly run on coal, because that's how they make the juice that runs your little sewing machine car motor. So next time you unplug your Hot Wheels to run up to the Whole Foods for kombucha, ask yourself how you got there. Electricity tree or coal? You won't like the answer, but pretending still works. So just go with that. This is your Uncle Otis, and I'll see you at the Peace March.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Looks like the heat will really kick in over the next couple of days with a big high pressure system over our area. Upper 90s to near 100 today. Lots of sunshine, light wind. Overnight, we're down to 60 and clear, and then pretty hot again on Wednesday. We're expecting upper 90s with sunshine, upper 90s and sunny again on Thursday and Friday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
Got a photograph, picture of Passion
welcome back, Artesia.
I started talking. I was like, oh.
Just as I hit the button.
Right, as he hit the button.
All right. Well, let's go to the chamber chat and see what's happening, what these ladies have to tell us.
What I was going to say is we need to get with the schools to send out a remind today.
Oh, yes.
A
remind.
I did send that email yesterday, at least.
Oh, for your...
Summer activities fair. Yeah, we Camely dropped off backpack flyers yesterday to kindergarten through 5th grade schools. And so we're really excited. Thursday from 3 to 5:30.
Yep.
At Artesia Admin Building, the Bulldog Training Center.
301 Bulldog Boulevard. What?
Be there, be square.
I guess I'm square.
You're not going to be there. That's okay. No, we're excited. It's going to be really fun. We've got, how many booths do you have so far?
24.
Wow.
5?
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big deal. There's a lot of organizations. They're coming out. We've got anybody that has a summer activity that is going on at some point this summer for children or adults, I guess. It could be for anything, really. Yeah. Mostly kids.
It's almost like a job fair, but for kids. And it's not jobs.
It's activities.
It's fun stuff.
And it's not a fair, so.
It is a fair. It's an activities fair.
There's no rides whatsoever.
Oh no, not like a carnival. It's not a carnival. It's a fair.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
But it's really cool. Yeah. So we've got all kinds of people coming in.
Yeah.
The aquatic center, the rec center,
all
churches,
sports.
VBS, sports, camps, anything that your kid might be interested in. And we encourage you, bring your kids so that they can pick out too. Like, oh, I want to play this, or I want to do that. And no, I don't want to do this, or you get the gist. But
yeah, the organizations will be there. Some of them will have sign-up forms right then and there on the spot. Some of them will have a QR code, that you could scan and sign up digitally. Some of them will just have flyers, and then there's going to be sign-up forms at a future date. So it's going to be a really great opportunity. Come if you can. We really, 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 really want people physically there to, like she said, be able to pick out what you want to do, what you want your kids to be involved in.
Well, and get to talk to the people that are running it, so
ask
you know
the
what
questions.
Because lots of times a flyer doesn't tell you. Nearly everything.
What's the age range and how, what time do I need to drop my kid off? Where do I drop them off? Where is this happening? How much is it going to cost me? The list goes on.
What, when, where, why?
Are you going to feed them lunch? Is this, I'm picking them up before lunch? All the details, because, obviously everything's a little different. So, it's certainly best to be there in person. But if you can't be there in person, we, thanks to Miss Coxie, do our best, or we'll do our best to gather all the information and get it posted on Chamber Chat and Facebook and social media. That way, if you miss it, you still get the information.
I signed my son up for a summer program.
You did?
Yeah.
Already?
It's a work and weight loss program where he's just going to pull weeds all summer long, and good.
Sounds
get him some.
And
I don't even have to pay for it.
Yeah, I was going to say get him some gloves and some knee pads.
Exactly. Here, there's weeds. Pull them.
Yes.
Move plants.
My grandma had this really cool, really short seat on wheels.
Yeah, we have 2 of them. They're great.
See?
You just scoot along, pull the weeds.
And it's on wheels. It's so cool. And you just scooch.
Yeah, we sell them at the store.
Oh, look at that.
They're fun.
Hey, a resource we didn't know about.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go. So when someone calls you, goes, "Where's the
CRM?"
What do you call this contraption?
I have no idea. Garden scooter.
A garden seat. A garden seat on wheels. A scoocher.
You got a little tray under there to put your tools in.
It's so cool.
It's great.
It's great. I love it.
So everybody needs to come out for that Thursday, 3:30 to 5:30.
3 to 5:30.
3 to 5:30.
And I say 3 o'clock because this is what happened. So we were doing 3:30, so come right after school type of deal, right?
Yeah.
But there were moms that were like, we just want to, can I get in really fast before school gets out and just.
Yeah, I don't want my kids in here. We'll be here forever.
We're going to be here forever. We have plans after school or whatever. The kids, we have to get to wherever. And so I was like, you know what? We should open it up at 3 o'clock because you do have that first group that just right through there and get in, get out. So 3 to 5:30.
3 to 5:30.
Yes.
At the
And
Bulldog
if
Administration
you
Building.
have a booth and you're setting up at the activities fair, or if you don't have a booth yet and you want one, give us a call.
It's free.
Not too late. It's free for everybody to set up. All you need is your little flyers or anything you've got going on. But you set up at 2. So for those guys, it's
Great.
2. For the general public to come, quote, shop around, it's 3.
There you go.
Yeah, it'll be really fun. We're excited. It's been going on. We did a little bit of digging on this, and it has been at the chamber since around 2015-ish.
Okay.
But before
11
that,
years.
it was like individuals putting it on. So when the chamber took it over. So it's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
It really
it's
is
a
an
great
awesome
resource.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have ideas for next year, though.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be really fun.
Gonna have rides?
Sure.
Little Ferris wheel.
No. But other fun resources that are more chamber related than rides.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what else is on the calendar? We got anything else in there we need to make sure we hit? And
We had a meeting last night for Clay's Crusher, believe it or not.
We did.
I mean, we've got so much going on. We've got 4th of July. We've got
When is Clay
National
Crusher?
Championship
August
air
15th.
races.
August, yeah, so I was thinking.
Yeah, August 15th,
gonna be
Clay's Crusher.
So awesome.
Coming to crush the Clays.
Yeah.
Yep.
I sounded
Hey, I got
like
a
an
chamber
idiot
thing.
right there.
We need anybody out there. I'm going to pitch because you guys told me we need to find a sponsor for the demo jump. So
Oh, we're talking 4th. We're going
4th of July. We're jumping to 4th of July.
Let's
so
do it.
Yeah. All right.
America.
So we want to have a demonstration parachute team come in and jump into our opening of the event that evening. We
Which
need
would
someone
be
to pay for
so
that.
cool.
So if you're out there and you want to donate to that, you need to get in contact with me. 575-513-2117.
2117.
2117. Or just call the chamber and tell them you'll give them money.
That'll work.
Either
They'll
way.
take money. They like money.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Sorry, before we jump so far ahead, there
was more stuff.
There is one thing happening, at least one thing happening this week.
Oh.
Wednesday, tomorrow, I
tomorrow.
guess. Michael Joyner, he's a comedian. He'll be at Harvest.
Yeah,
It's
saw
good,
that.
clean, fun comedy. So if you're looking for Wednesday night plans, that should be a
Yeah.
super fun blast.
Okay.
That's fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're excited.
Don't forget this
so
on
carry on.
Friday.
Yes, and I know there's a lot actually.
60th anniversary.
Ford is celebrating 60 years.
Yeah.
That is so fun. In Artesia?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Yeah, we'll be out there morning live. No,
You?
not me.
You.
Gene.
Oh, Gene. Yes.
We, the collective we of KSVP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minus me.
There will be food and drinks.
Yeah.
It'll be an all-day, right? All-day thing? No, 11 to 2, an afternoon thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
it'll be cool.
And go buy a new Ford. you know?
Yes.
Just something to do on a
It's
Friday.
great
Just go buy a new
excuse
car.
to go check out some.
Have
new
you
vehicles.
seen those new Mustangs?
I haven't seen the new Mustangs, but I went to look at the new Expeditions, and they're nice.
Oh, yes.
Are they?
Yes, my sister-in-law just grabbed herself one of those. It's cool.
Like
Just
the-
grabbed
like-
herself one.
Like you don't have a conventional dash anymore with like
It's-
the dot.
no,
like
it's all screen.
It's like a
Screen.
digital computer across the like up by the window.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
cool.
amazing.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Definitely don't want to take a toddler's shoe to that.
No.
Like, throw it in the car.
Yeah. That's a mom thought right there.
I know.
The mom thought's just jumping in like
I'm
that.
sorry.
But what happens when the cup of milk comes flying across
Yes.
the car?
Yeah. No, I mean,
Waterproof also.
that's what you need to know. It's a
gotta
mom
know.
car.
Yeah. Can my child throw things at this and it survive?
Yes. I'm telling you what, am I the only one that every time, I don't even know what age, but from age like, let's say to 3 to 5, every time they get in the car, they take their shoes off?
Oh, that was
every
my son.
single time.
He'd climb in,
Yeah,
like,
like-
why are you taking your shoes off in the car?
Because you
We
can
gotta
reach
get
your
out in
toes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's every single time. And then sometimes if you're in the car long enough, the socks too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you gotta find all of the pieces.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't actually take one to the head, but you know, I could have.
Another really great thing happening this week is the Outcast Training Facilities grand opening celebration. That'll be Friday at 5:30. It's out there on Ritchie, and this is the softball training group.
Yeah, they have an indoor batting cage in there. It's super
I was
cool.
wondering what that was.
That's
It's
what
right
it
there at the
is.
end of 8th and Ritchie right there, right?
Yes.
It's,
Where
right there.
It's
GS5 or
I
G5.
saw that, and I
It's
was
that
wondering what
black
that was.
shop.
It was funny. It made me think it was like a tactical training center by the way they painted it up and put all the stuff on there. So, okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yes.
It'll be a great resource for all the softball kiddos in town for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so come learn a little more about that facility. They just joined the chamber. We're doing ribbon cutting at
Yep.
5:30.
5:30.
I think. And
wait.
that's on Friday.
Yeah,
right?
I think
it was a grand opening.
it's like a
different-
5 p.m. sort of deal.
Okay, just come
generally
after work,
speaking.
and they're
Yeah,
gonna
come
have hot
after
dogs.
work.
It looks like.
Yes.
They got an indoor
hot
batting
dogs,
cage?
Free.
Yeah, for softball.
Oh, that's cool.
I think. We'll find out more.
We'll find out more.
We'll find it
Yeah,
all.
I
Come
don't
out there and
know
find
the
out.
details
Come
yet, but
network.
It's going to be awesome, and everybody needs to be there to go learn more about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if your kid is into that or you think they could be, you should definitely go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because indoor is. I mean, think about baseball and softball season. Typically, it's either super windy and blowing, or hot,
Yeah.
or maybe even cold sometimes in the spring, right? So
Never
this is
know.
an indoor space where
They can train.
training can happen at any
That's
time.
great.
They
Yeah.
have heating, cooling,
Awesome.
lights. My
Wow,
son-
that's
yeah.
there's more going on this week than I
Yeah.
thought.
There's so much.
And then
I thought the conversation was
weekend-
stalling. I was like, I'm going to jump to something else, you
No.
know. But you're like, just keep on driving.
this weekend also, so after that, that's all Friday.
yeah.
Great.
Great.
This is
Great.
the Emery's Encanto Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
They're having their scramble
Golf scramble.
We're out here.
here.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know there was a tournament this weekend. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
Yes.
this is a local family. Their daughter has they call the disease by the chromosome name because they don't have a name for it.
Oh, wow.
So it's CACNA 1A, CACNA 1A.
Yeah.
And it's a local family, and she battles this. And so they have they have this fundraiser for her. It's her third year.
annual. Yep.
And it's a great opportunity to support them in a local capacity because they do live here and they have businesses here and they have been here for a very long time. And then they also, the money goes towards this CACNA 1A Foundation so that they can continue doing some more research on it and figuring out how in the world can they, like one of the
Treat
side
it,
effects is that she can't sweat.
Oh, no.
So imagine being
In New
so
Mexico.
hot
Yeah.
in New Mexico and you can't sweat. And I mean, that would absolutely terrible. Like how can,
Yeah.
so anyways, it goes towards this foundation that is a nationwide foundation. However,
Okay.
it is supporting a local family and
Awesome.
and it'll be
Yeah.
great. So if you guys want to play
Get out
golf
there and play some
for a
golf
good
this weekend.
cause this weekend, yep.
Yeah.
Call Juan at the Pro Shop over at the Country Club.
Yep.
So yeah.
Awesome.
There's also another cause, low and slow for a cause. This is the Casey White Foundation
I'm
thing.
excited for this one.
Yes. So it's $20 a plate, and that includes smoked brisket, 2 sides, dessert, roll, and barbecue sauce from 11 to 1 or until they sell out. And that's on the 17th, which is that. What day is that?
That's Saturday,
Saturday.
I believe.
I think that's
No, is it
Sunday.
Sunday.
I think it's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Yes.
What's the location on that? I didn't see on the flyer.
First Christian Church.
At First Christian Church.
Yep.
Okay.
1006
And
West
you can
Bullock
pre-order
Avenue.
whole
You
brisket.
can.
Brisket. Yes.
Yeah.
I was.
Did
I
you
was
see it
into
on
that.
Facebook today?
No,
they
I
prac-
had it,
they did a
I had it on
practice
here.
round.
Oh, did they?
Yep. And I saw it, and that smoke ring.
Perfect. Nice mark. Yeah. It's an art form.
It really
Yeah.
is. Briskets are a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, my husband does a great one, but these ones look really good too.
Yeah. I got to brag myself up.
Yeah, you've got good ones. As
Pretty
well.
good. Pretty good.
Pretty good brisket cooker.
Yeah, my
smoker.
brisket skills are pretty up there.
I mean,
I've got my pink paper. I've got everything.
oh yeah. And what wood do you use? What's your choice?
I used to use that pink paper for arts and crafts, and then my dad told me to stop.
You were using up as butcher paper, pink butcher paper to do
I
arts
just
and
didn't want
crafts.
to get paint on the table.
Whatever,
Sorry.
just yeah. So yeah.
He's all, do you know how much that costs? What is your wood of choice?
I prefer mesquite. I'm just.
It smells
I'm
good.
kind of a purist. So, do you remember? You would remember when Central School used to do the big brisket cook every year, and they sold tickets for it and everything else.
I don't.
Yeah,
But
so
that sounds fun. Can we bring it back?
When we were kids, and I was in high school, and my siblings were going to Central. My dad and I would be out there at like 3:30 in the morning with 2 cookers, and we would smoke over 100 briskets in a day.
Whoa!
We were just packing them in, and we'd go gather all the mesquite for it, and yeah.
Wow.
I'd be sitting there stoking fires all day long.
Keeping heat and
That's
Yep.
intense.
wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of brisket.
Yeah. I'm
pretty
surprised
cool.
it didn't like scar you from it, but you still love it.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah.
That's great. Well, you could come this weekend and try someone else's brisket.
I could.
You would like and
Yeah.
compare it. It
Yeah.
looks yummy.
A little judgy when it could, you know.
You could be the judge.
There you go.
Hey, we should do
We gotta
it.
have a brisket cook-off.
Yeah.
That
Well,
would
that's
be
something.
fun.
We needed to make a
You
fundraiser
wanna
for
do that
something
for
to.
4th of July? That's pretty 4th of July.
That's pretty 4th of July.
That is
yeah.
so American.
That's
We
very-
could bring
I
it
just
back
heard an
for
eagle,
Red
like,
Dirt
in
Black
the back of
Gold.
my
They
head.
had an oil patch cook-off.
Oh, we
What did
could
they
do-
call it? It was like what did we do? It was a couple of years ago, and it was during Red Dirt Black Gold, and they did it during the day. They did like a barbecue thing, but we could make it like brisket only.
Brisket cook-off for Red Dirt Black Gold.
Yeah.
That sounds
That
like a
is
plan.
good. Yeah.
Who's in charge of that?
This year, because Main Street has not hired a director, they haven't gotten
Yeah.
fulfilled yet. The Jessica Addington with Artesia Arts Council
Oh, she's gonna
is being contracted to put on the event this.
And by
this
the way,
year.
if you want a job running
It's a
Main
tough
Street,
job.
if you want a job running Main Street, that job's open.
Come work with us. We're so great.
We're so fun.
I know. It's fun. It's a fun job, but it is full time. It's
Yeah.
very, I mean, you have to be able to get along with people. You have to
Well,
be able
I'm
to
out.
have some tough skin sometimes for, different kinds of conversations that are to be had with local downtown vendors.
Oh, yeah.
But then also there's, the fun aspects. Event planning is a must.
yeah.
And,
event planning's fun, but it can also be high stress.
Yeah.
So
it's very, it's one of those, it's like really rewarding.
Agreed.
It's really fun.
That's the best
When you
term
see it,
for
when
it.
you see it get pulled off, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shotgun shoot we did a few weeks ago, I was really stressed, and then after it happened, I was like, that was awesome.
That was so
It's so
cool.
fun.
Yeah,
I know.
it is.
That's kind of how we are too.
I'm
And
trying
I
to rush
have
till next year's though.
I have a song that we
Okay.
play in the mornings,
Oh,
and
yeah?
it's "Good Day," and we play it, and it hits hard in the car. It's
Okay,
like
get all pumped up.
like the windows rattle and shake. It's gonna be a good day. And so then we start the day off great.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Be happy.
Don't worry.
All right, ladies.
Another
Thank
good
you.
one.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
Is it 9?
It is. It
All
is
right,
time.
it's time.
So you guys, I appreciate filling us in.
Time
and we'll
flies when you're
talk
having
to you
fun.
next week. Yeah.
Sounds good.
God bless.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
60 years ago, a local family opened Artesia Ford Sales and made a promise to serve Artesia like family. Today, that same family still owns the dealership, designed with help from Ford Motor Company. We've helped generations of Artesia families drive home happy. Our employees live here, raise families here, and give back every day. Because at Artesia Ford, it's families serving families. Friday, May 15th, 11 to 2, we're celebrating our anniversary by serving free lunch. Stop by and feel the difference 60 years of community commitment makes.
Primary election day is coming up on June 2nd. Who we elect on that day sets our policies. The policy then shapes our schools, and our schools shape our kids. If you're not voting in the primary election on June 2nd, someone else is making that choice for you. Make a plan to vote on June 2nd in the primary election. Paid for by the Permian Strategic Partnership.
Unlock the power of effective financial control with First American Bank's wide range of products to help you manage the inflow and the outflow of your cash while gaining efficiency and maximizing profitability. Plus, with robust security measures available through our treasury management products, you'll have greater peace of mind knowing you have taken steps to protect your money. Let us be your partner in growth and success, because when you succeed, we do too. First American Bank, your local first community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
Looking for quick, secure storage? Champion Storage has you covered. Our brand new facility features secure fencing and video cameras, plus your own gate code for access anytime. And the best part? You can pick your unit size, 5x10 up to 10x30. Finish the rental process online fast and have your gate code in minutes. Online forms, no waiting, just easy, secure storage. Head to championstorage.com today and move in instantly. Champion Storage has you covered.
Dreaming of your perfect home? Ramona and Roger Kilpatrick at RE/MAX Axiom invite you to discover the joy of making that dream come true. As agents deeply rooted in Artesia and the surrounding area, they bring years of combined experience and a true passion for real estate. Whether you're buying or selling, Ramona and Roger's friendly and approachable nature ensures you feel right at home, making every step of the process enjoyable. Visit RE/MAXNMAxiom.com to see the latest listings or stop by their office in Artesia at 402 West Main, Suites D and E. RE/MAX Axiom, where your dream home becomes reality. To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Ed Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Ed Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Ed Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Got a tax refund coming? Put it to work at Reliable Tint in Artesia. The New Mexico sun is already heating things up, and professionally tinted windows can keep your vehicle cooler, protect your interior, and take the stress out of air conditioning. Reliable Tint also offers home and office window tinting to help save energy and protect your belongings from fading. And Reliable Tint handles auto glass replacements and repairs. Visit us at reliabletint.com. Reliable Tint. Stay cooler. Drive happier.
This is KSVP and K229AS Artesia.
Our budgets took a big hit last month, inflation surging to a 3-year high.
The Labor Department reported Tuesday that its consumer price index rose 3.8% from April 2025. On a month-to-month basis, April prices were up 0.6% from March, as gasoline prices rose 5.4%. Excluding volatile food and energy costs, so-called consumer core prices were up 0.4% last month from March and 2.8% from April of 2025, relatively modest readings that suggest the energy price burst isn't yet spilling over much into other prices. Bernie Bennett in Washington.
A senior Trump administration official says that Israel has been helping the UAE defend itself against Iranian attacks.
The U.S. ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, said Israel sent Iron Dome anti-missile batteries and personnel to the United Arab Emirates to defend the country during the Iran war. At a Tel Aviv conference, Huckabee said, "I'd like to say a word of appreciation for the UAE, the first Abraham Accord member," adding, "Just look at the benefits. Israel sending them Iron Dome batteries and personnel to help operate them." The UAE has not immediately responded to a request for comment over the acknowledgement by Huckabee, though it underlines the growing defense relationship between the countries long suspicious of Iran. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
Federal prosecutors have charged the operator of the ship that crashed into Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge just over 2 years ago. The span collapsed. 6 construction workers who were on the bridge at the time were killed. Total of 18 Americans who had been on board that hantavirus cruise ship. They remain in isolation. They're watching Wall Street. The Dow down 271 points. The Nasdaq is off 345 points. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Hey, I'm Kirk Cameron. Is health insurance eating up your budget for 2026? If you're looking for ways to better steward your finances, consider this. Christian Healthcare Ministries. It's a health insurance alternative at half the cost. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. While insurance companies tell you when to join, what to pay, and where to go, CHM is different. As a ministry, CHM allows you to share the burden of medical bills with other Christians. You can enroll, switch programs, or leave at any time. Christian Healthcare Ministries. It's a world of difference. CHM has 4 flexible programs. You can pick any certified doctor, surgeon, or hospital that you want for eligible care. So make the switch. Take your paycheck back from health insurance this year. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. That's chministries.org/wellness.
Embattled UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has lost the first member of his government as he faces growing pressure to step down following big losses in local elections.
He really is on the sort of verge of being in a position that's utterly untenable, to have lost so much support within the party. And what we all need to keep an eye on in the next few hours, because he could literally have just a few hours left, is when the cabinet has its regular meeting, because that will be key. Will the cabinet against him, or will the divisions in the cabinet turn out to be that it's those who are worried about the kind of chaos and splits that dominate? But Keir Starmer is in big trouble.
That's BBC's Rob Watson. 2 national agencies fighting corruption in Ukraine have named Ukrainian President Zelensky's former chief of staff as an official suspect in a major graft investigation. They're investigating Andrei Yermak. Townhall.com. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton suing a streaming giant.
The suit charges Netflix with spying on children and other consumers by collecting their data without consent and designing its platform to be addictive. Paxton says Netflix has falsely represented to consumers that it did not collect or share user data when it actually tracked and sold viewer habits and preferences to commercial data brokers and advertising technology companies. Paxton wants Netflix to purge the data it obtained illegally and not use it for targeting advertising without users' consent, plus pay fines for each violation. Keith Peters reporting.
The global maritime industry is facing a looming shortage of the fuel that powers ships as the Iran war chokes off a key shipping lane in the Strait of Hormuz. Roughly 80% of globally traded goods are transported by sea. More on these stories, townhall.com.
As KSVP celebrates 80 years of broadcasting in 2026, one of our longest-running features is the KSVIP. We love recognizing our local residents and listeners for great accomplishments in their lives. If it's a birthday, anniversary, promotion, retirement, a new favor, you name it, they're worthy of being a KSVIP. To nominate a special person who will receive recognition on the radio and a flower from Nell's Floral, call 575-746-2751.
Welcome back, Artesia. It's Tuesday, May 12th, 9 o'clock hour. I'm your host, Scott Pettis. And I've got Jeff in studio.
Here I am.
The man who has all knowledge. He's the trivia master.
No, I missed one.
It's because he puts the questions in the envelope and reads them before he...
before I seal it.
Before he seals it.
And hide it under Louis Rey's front porch.
All right, Jeff, what do we got on the schedule this week on KSVP TV? We're this weekend's the big tournaments.
Yeah.
So how are we handling all that? We got softball tournament, we got baseball tournament, track meets. Which I doubt we're doing the track meets, but
No. But hold on, just one.
okay, he's got to go get his stuff. Well, you should know. I always ask you that when you come on the air. But okay, all right. So I guess the baseball tournament is kicking off Thursday.
What did you say about?
He just forgot his paper.
Yeah. Like I can't remember
He's
all
got
of this.
it. You guys are gonna be busy this weekend.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
All in Albuquerque, right?
Rio Rancho. Yeah.
Rio Rancho. Is the softball tournament Rio Rancho
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
right next to each other.
Yeah. Home of Greg Hull, who's running for governor.
And you know,
Go look at and see if like, hey, is Rio Rancho cool?
I was a little disappointed he wasn't related to Brett. Hockey.
I'm not a hockey fan. I don't know anything about. I don't even know how hockey works.
I don't think anyone.
My sister lives in Hobbs, and her husband are huge hockey fans. Like they'll go to Dallas and stuff and watch hockey, and I'm like, I think it's for the fights though.
The best thing about Dallas, the Dallas Stars is Dallas is such a finicky. They ignore the Stars.
Yeah.
Unless they're winning and they're in the news of playoffs.
Yeah. Otherwise,
other than that,
you're like, it's hockey.
Well, we'd buy tickets on the glass.
Oh wow.
For nothing.
Really?
You know, it would
That's
just
crazy.
be. It wasn't as cheap as like when I lived in Arizona or when Phoenix and before the Cardinals had their own stadium when they played at ASU.
Yeah.
You could go down and buy tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap. You could buy them at the gate for cheaper. Like we went to watch a Monday Night Football game, and it was just walk up and ended up buying them from a guy out front for $10. And Monday Night Football game, the last game Steve Young ever played in.
Oh, okay.
And you know that was super cheap in Phoenix, but then the Stars games, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Just go, you know, because when I went to watch hockey in Chicago, that was a very, very, very expensive event.
Because everybody wants to go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
supply and demand.
Yeah, I had to get tickets.
Did you hear El Paso got a farm league baseball team?
Oh wow.
The Chihuahuas. It's like that's awesome.
That is actually pretty fitting.
That is pretty funny.
They had a hockey team, and they have one in Lubbock, or they did. I don't know if they still have that.
Yeah.
But in El Paso, they had one also, and we used to go down and play intramural stuff. You know, just us at New Mexico State would go down and play hockey, and it was a lot of fun. Except I was not the best at skating.
Yeah.
So I got to be the goalie.
I've only done it once in my life. Well, maybe twice, like ice skating.
I'm not
at it
good.
at all.
I'm not, but I could be the goalie. It's just those hockey pucks, they go really, really fast.
I bet. All right, well, let's take a look at the baseball tournament. Softball tournament's kicking off Thursday. I'm assuming we are broadcasting all that.
Yes, everything will be on the radio.
Let everybody know what they can watch.
It'll be on the radio.
Okay.
And it'll also be audio only on KSVPTV.com.
Okay.
KSVP TV on YouTube, and then KSVP Radio.
But
on
audio
Facebook.
only because of the whole silly rules. All right, got it.
But the first game, we've got Artesia against Lovington, Thursday at 9:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And then we'll broadcast the baseball Goddard versus Bloomfield at 10.
Okay.
And softball Goddard versus who knows.
Yeah.
And then at 6:30, it's Artesia versus St. Pius baseball.
Okay.
So that's on Thursday. Then Friday, we've got a lot of those if.
Yeah. If this person wins, yeah.
But
because this is a single elimination tournament, right? Yes.
Baseball, yes. Softball, it is.
Yeah, it's
I get so
bracketed.
confused
Yeah,
on
okay.
this because of that first regional thing here, and
I got you.
so like I know I'm just gonna shut up because I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah, let's not get it wrong.
But then we've got
Friday.
Friday, it shows that our baseball is at 7 o'clock.
Okay. So,
And
so if the guys went on Thursday night, then they play again on Friday at 7 p.m. Okay.
And then on Saturday, the championship will be at 3:30.
Yeah. Okay. So championship game at 3:30, and we'll be on. Will all the games be on the radio?
Yes.
Okay. So all the games will be on the radio and on audio only on all of our KSVP TV channels.
Yep.
Okay.
And and softball on Saturdays at 10 o'clock. This is the state
Is
championship.
Joby calling all that?
Yes.
He's gonna be busy. It's like
Yes,
one
yes.
game to the next game.
And he's not having to do Goddard also.
He is?
No.
Oh, no.
he's not.
Okay, we got Goddard people to do Goddard. He's just doing the Artesia games. Okay.
Drew and Henry are doing those. But
okay.
And that's what is nice about the setup up there is finishes with Artesia baseball.
Yeah.
And go over here for softball. It's not driving across town or anything like that.
Right in the same complex.
Yeah.
Pick up equipment and move, or busy guys. At least they don't have to worry about cameras though.
Yeah.
It's just the radio equipment. Go call the game, move over to the next one, grab a hot dog, go to the next game.
And then get some nachos.
Have some nachos.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend.
Eat healthy this weekend, Joby.
Stop by, get some healthy food at somewhere. There's plenty of places up there.
I heard a rumor that there actually is going to be an In-N-Out in Albuquerque. I have not confirmed this rumor, but there may soon be a In-N-Out in Albuquerque. That'd be awesome. That'd be one good reason to go.
I didn't realize there wasn't one.
In-N-Out's, they're finicky about where they put.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to be no more than 1 day's drive from a supply of fresh beef.
Yeah.
Like, so their locations can't, because they will not serve any frozen beef. And so, like, it has to be butchered one day and at the In-N-Out the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, they've got almost as complicated of requirements as Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, they're really awesome company. I stop there every time, go through Dallas.
Yeah.
So living in Cali all those years, man, I've become attached to In-N-Out. We'd eat it all the time. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like right down the street from the house, So it's perfect after church lunch. Hey, let's go to In-N-Out. So.
Well, yours sounds better than mine. Of yours was after church. Mine, In-N-Out was always so greasy that it was perfect hangover.
Yeah, well, that's Whataburger.
Yeah.
That's negative woods. That's Whataburger. So
that's why I enjoyed In-N-Out in my early 20s.
Yeah. So, well, let's see. So that covers all the sports stuff. So everybody's got that, and then that's it. We're done with sports for the school year. And I don't know what we'll do next.
Graduations.
We've
got graduations.
And is that the following week? Wow. Well, we're a couple weeks away from graduation.
Yeah. It's
holy cow.
We're close. We got the baccalaureate.
And then we get a bit of a breather in June, and then fair in July. So
got a couple of weeks.
Hey, we did I was at the fair meeting the other night. Confirmed that the carnival is coming.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so the carnival rogered up, and so awesome. We've got the Faith and Family Night concert has been confirmed. It'll be Shane and Shane.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I love those guys.
Yeah.
So Shane and Shane will be here for Wednesday, July 22nd for that night. We're still waiting for some confirmations on the other concerts and before we put that information out because we haven't got firm contracts on all that yet. Man, I'll tell you, that's a business I'm glad I am not in full time.
Yeah.
That is just planning one concert is so much work. To be doing that all the time, man, I would kind of go crazy. So,
yeah, I have when I see all the stuff that Josh is doing in Roswell.
Oh yeah.
And then you see something elsewhere in the state, and it's like, oh, Josh is doing that too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, what's up?
Is it going to be like the Tejano night on Thursday again?
Yep, Tejano night on Thursday. and they confirmed that band too, but I can't remember the name of it. Supposedly a pretty big name band within the Tejano world.
I just know I need to make sure this year to have a blackout curtain for my trailer. You know that because you back it in. I'm right next to the fair office, and so that big window,
that
bed,
light just comes in,
and the strobe lights of that.
I know.
I got out and sat outside the trailer, outside the camper, looking back at the fair, just so that the lights wouldn't.
My camper's on the other side.
Yeah.
And I spent the night there that night because that's the day we brought our sheep in. And I'm on the other side. My trailer's just rocking.
Oh yeah.
Like, that night is a party right there.
Yeah.
So,
well, and I guess it was that Wednesday night, the Faith and Family, it was over at normal time.
9. Yeah.
We had 9, between 9 and 10, and then Tejano, once it was 11, I was like, no, really, guys.
Yeah.
Really.
It just kept going. It was
really, please.
So we got a lot of, next month, starting next month, I'll start bringing on the fair board members. We'll talk about all the stuff going down for that. It's hard to believe, but I mean, we're 2 months out from this thing. Holy cow. I'm shearing sheep on Thursday night for the very first time. Some guys are going to come over and teach me how to shear the sheep for the wool lead.
Oh.
The cutest show in the whole fair, by the way. All the little kids in their wool outfits and, getting drug around by sheep and so.
No, the fair is amazing, and the work that the kids do. It's like, I know it was the Eastern New Mexico State Fair, but one more, it's Saturday morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm out there in Roswell getting ready to broadcast it, and there was a young man from Artesia who was showing a dairy heifer.
Yeah,
they had played in like Deming or something the night before, so he got back at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
He's out there at 6 o'clock,
and he was
grooming, and
he was out at the fair at 6 o'clock, sharp dressed, leading that thing. I'm like, okay, that kid putting in hard work.
What I love about the fair is the community aspect of it. It just kind of keeps that small town America vibe, and so I hope everybody gets to come out and support that this year, and I'm looking forward to it. 4th of July coming up. We'll be out there for music that night, won't we? Yeah.
Yep.
That'll be awesome, and looking forward to all that. So, all right, Jeff. Well, thanks for helping me fill a segment there. Let's go ahead and jump to our weather and commercials, and we'll be right back with Aaron.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Looks like the heat will really kick in over the next couple of days with a big high pressure system over our area. Upper 90s to near 100 today. Lots of sunshine, light wind. Overnight, we're down to 60 and clear, and then pretty hot again on Wednesday. We're expecting upper 90s with sunshine, upper 90s and sunny again on Thursday and Friday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
Great news, Roswell and surrounding areas. Employee pricing is back this month at Roswell Ford, and it's bigger than ever. Buy today and pay what we pay with employee pricing for all on the entire lineup of new Fords. Plus, your friends at Roswell Ford need your trade, so there's never been a better time to trade and upgrade to a new Ford or a quality pre-owned with massive savings. Stuck in your loan or lease? Roswell Ford wants to get you released, even if you owe thousands more than your trade is worth, regardless of make or miles. So you can drive home a new Ford with employee pricing for all. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. Roswell Ford has partnered with more aggressive lenders that will push to approve your credit with great rates and terms, even if it's less than perfect. For massive American-made savings and employee pricing for all, get on board at Roswell Ford. 821 North Main Street in beautiful Roswell. Call 575-623-3673 or online at roswellford.com. Employee pricing across the entire lineup. Excludes Raptor Series, 2026 Super Duties, Lariat Package, and up. 2025 and 2026 Transit Wagon. Standard exclusions and final pay units. Sale ends 5/31/26.
Do you wake up and wonder why your jaw hurts or why your teeth are sore? You could have been clenching or grinding your teeth all night and you don't even remember it. Hi, this is Dr. Usher at Carabelli Dental, and we can provide Botox treatments as a solution for those overworked muscles. If you are eager to find a solution for pain relief, if you want to stop breaking your teeth, or maybe you want to sleep better, come experience why our patients choose Botox treatments from the experts at Carabelli Dental.
Come see the team at Carabelli Dental at the corner of 9th and Main in Roswell, or call 575-622-4455.
Around here, we don't ask for much, just the chance to work hard and take care of our families. But now with jobs on the line and values being pushed aside, that's getting hard to do. That's why Trinidad Malone is stepping up, fighting to protect oil-field jobs, because it's not just work, it's putting food on the table. He stands with law enforcement, backs our veterans, and believes in our Second Amendment rights. Trinidad Malone for District 66.
I'm Trinidad Malone, and I approve this message.
Do you ever feel like you're running in circles? Like you're just chasing day after day after day and really getting nowhere? I think we all get there at times, but God created us to live for something bigger than ourselves. And when we get in that daily rut, most of the time we're living for ourselves. God wants a relationship with you. He loves you. And at Faith Baptist Church here at 401 South 20th Street, we are pursuing after God and would love for you to come join us. We want to go from where we are to where God wants us to be. Come join us at Faith Baptist Church.
Working from home? Power up your home office with PVT's ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Enjoy pro-level connectivity and productivity with PVT's fiber internet, bringing you reliable video conferences, high-capacity file sharing, and stable Wi-Fi throughout your home. Transform your workday and become a home office hero. Visit pvt.com or call us at 575-748-1241 to learn more and get connected.
Searching for a church that honors God? Come to First Church Artesia at 4th and Grand. We're a family of believers putting Christ first, preaching the Bible with reverence and uniting all ages in family-integrated worship. Sundays at 10:45 a.m., experience the timeless truth and heartfelt praise. We're reaching Artesia with the good news, living all of Christ for all of life. Check out artesiareform.com or find us on Facebook, First Church Artesia, where faith thrives.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health care issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J Home Care has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 30 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all of your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at jjhc.org.
Welcome back, Artesia. Hey, we're now joined by Mr. Aaron Irving over at his secret lair. What's up, man?
Living the dream. How about you?
Hey, same. So, how are things going over there?
Going all right.
Your air conditioner working? I hope so.
Thankfully, yes.
It's going to be a hot one today.
It's a good day to work inside.
It's a good day to be. So I get to be office worker today. I get to go sit in my air conditioned office in the church. The rest of the week I'll be out in the fields, but so got a good joke for us this morning, man.
Well, kind of. I want to be a little bit different this morning. You know how when you're talking on the phone with somebody and you're trying to spell something, you use the phonetic alphabet?
Yeah. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta.
Yeah. So I was thinking, what if we were to use the anti-phonetic alphabet for things? Like if I was on the phone with you and I said AI, A is in aisle and I is in aisle.
Go ahead.
So if I wanted to say, hey, I'm driving my car, would you spell car C as in czar, A as in aisle, R as in R? I don't know.
Right.
And if you need P, it's P as in pneumatic, pterodactyl, psychology, pneumonia. If you want K is in night, no, need, knack, kneel, new, knuckle.
Yeah.
H is in honor.
It reminds me, there's a comedian that does a whole bit about we should have Silent Letter Day, a day where we actually enunciate all the silent letters. What?
That would be great. It's kind of, I'm working on getting at least some passable French before my trip this summer.
Oh yeah?
And they've got a whole lot of letters that you don't pronounce in French. Like the last letter on most of their words, you forget about that.
I never studied French in school. I took Spanish, so I have no clue about French whatsoever. It's one language I've never encountered, never dealt with.
It's way different.
Yeah.
Lucky to be able to ask how to go to the bathroom when
It's like everybody was like, do you speak Spanish? ¿Dónde está el baño? Uno más cerveza, por favor.
Dos tacos.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man! All right. Well, let's hear that market report now. I was see if doomsday has arrived yet, and so yeah.
It's not doomsday, but it's not a great day today.
All right.
It's got to go down to go up, though. So
there you go.
All right. So this is Aaron Irving with LPL Financial, member of FINRA and the SIPC, bringing you your mid-morning stock market report for Tuesday, May the 12th. The S&P 500 slipped today, weighed down by higher oil prices as traders reacted to a hotter than expected annual consumer price index reading for April. The S&P 500 was down 0.7%, while the NASDAQ composite dropped 1.2%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average was off by 0.5%. West Texas Intermediate futures jumped 3% to trade above $101 a barrel, while Brent crude also climbed 3% to above $108. Those gains built on yesterday's advance after President Trump called the month-old ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran unbelievably weak and said it was on massive life support after rejecting a, quote, unacceptable counterproposal from Tehran to end the war. In his latest counteroffer, Iran insisted on war reparations, full sovereignty over the Strait of Hormuz, the release of frozen Iranian assets, and lifted sanctions. With energy prices remaining elevated, even more attention will be given to inflation data to assess the impact of the Iran conflict on the U.S. economy. In April, the consumer price index rose 0.6%, putting the annual inflation rate at 3.8%, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics this morning, while monthly moves for the headline inflation was in line with expectations. Economists polled by Dow Jones were calling for a gain of 3.7% from a year earlier. That annual inflation rate was the highest since May of 2023. Meanwhile, Micron Technology, which led the S&P 500 and NASDAQ composites to fresh record highs yesterday, reversed course from its recent gains, falling more than 5%. That stock soared more than 37% last week and jumped more than 6% yesterday amid a memory chip rally. Alongside Micron, AMD and Qualcomm dropped 3% and 10% respectively. Currently, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is 257 points lower at 49,446. The S&P 500 is off 68 points to 7,344, and the NASDAQ composite is 431 points lower at 25,842. West Texas Intermediate crude is currently up $3.75 a barrel at $101.82. Stocks of local interest. HF Sinclair is down $1.06 a share at $71.75. Walmart is $2.78 higher at $130.37 a share. Apple is up $1.60 a share at $294.28. And ConocoPhillips is $1 higher at $116.55 a share. This is Aaron Irving with Oakley & Irving Wealth Management, serving business owners and energy industry professionals in the Pecos Valley and beyond. You can find us at oiwealth.com or at our offices in Artesia and Carlsbad. You can call us at 575-887-7075. All indices are unmanaged and may not be invested into directly. Securities are offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA, and the SIPC.
You got to love the naysayers, the constant complainers, the whiners. They're like, see, I told you he was going to destroy the economy. Look at the market. It's just falling. And they're ignoring the fact it is setting at a higher point than it ever did during the entire Biden administration.
Right. Yeah, if we looked at where it is versus Biden's last day in office.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you guys must forget cumulative effect, you know? So, no, it's hilarious. I love the Iranian deal. Just the mentality that must exist in that nation among their leaders of, okay, yes, I know we're destroyed. You've taken everything from us. We can't even get our ships of oil out. But you need to give us everything we've asked for. You know, we want everything the way we want it.
Like a chihuahua.
Yeah. like those.
You can only bite your shoelaces, but it's gonna bark and yell.
Yeah, it's like I watched a video the other day. It's like a pit bull outside in the back porch and a chihuahua inside the sliding glass door, and they're just, the chihuahua's just going at the pit bull, and it's just kind of sniffing around the window. And then the guy slides the glass door open. The chihuahua sits down and looks at him like, yeah, that's Iran right now.
Yes.
So, anyway, well, I mean, yeah, a little bit of dip in the market, but like you said, it's an up and down ride all the time. So,
be concerned about it.
It's always funny. People, and I talk about this in the history of the world and the movement of Christ throughout the history of time. People look at it, oh, it's horrible. This is the end of it. Everybody's apostate. Everybody's falling away. And I'm like, but if you look at the overall trend of time, it's always on the upward slope. It's always going up, and Christianity's spreading and filling the world, and people just can't see that, there's times where stuff's down and times where things are up, but.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons, of course, God gave us the Old Testament is to see, things can get pretty bad, and he's still there.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Elijah was giving up, thinking he was the only one left, and I was like, I'm over here.
Yeah, I bet he was a lot of fun at parties. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of Elijahs out there today. I'm telling you, it's just a lot of people just think this is the most horrid thing. It's the end of the world, and look, this war in Iran marks the end of the world. I just come on, people. It's I think 100 years from now, people won't even know that this happened. It'll be like a little bitty blip in history that changed a lot of stuff. If this thing's successful, it's going to change a lot of stuff. But people just I blame the 24-hour news cycle.
Yeah, that does. I think that does play into it a lot.
Yeah. Thanks, CNN. Way to
get away from it at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Ted Turner changed the whole news network. So anyway, all right, buddy. Well, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on the show. I'll see you again on Thursday.
All right. Have a great one.
You too, brother. God bless.
You too.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. President Trump says the Iran ceasefire is on life support after Tehran's counter-proposal to a U.S. peace plan fell far short. The U.S. blockade of Iranian ports remains in place. The president says his bottom line is unchanged. Iran must never have a nuclear weapon. A senior Trump administration official says Israel is helping the UAE defend itself against Iranian attack, sending Iron Dome missile defense systems and personnel to its Middle East neighbor. President Trump is departing Washington on a state visit to China. Beijing, a key Iranian ally, also buys a lot of oil from the Islamic Republic. On Wall Street, the Dow down 338 points, while the Nasdaq is off 167. The S&P trading 36 points lower. More details at srnnews.com.
It's time for the Eddy County Sports Report. Let's turn back the clock a couple of days to the small school track and field championships over this past weekend in Albuquerque. And congratulations to Loving's Ryder Gonzalez, a junior for the Falcons. He was first in the boys 400-meter run. And other guys from Loving showed they could run too, because the Falcons were third in the 4x400-meter relay. And Elise Gonzalez from Loving on the girls' side, she's a senior, got really close to winning a championship herself. She was second in the javelin and fourth in the shot put. Of course, she's part of the softball team too, and she'll have more chances to win the state championship, as the Falcons are the top seed. They'll play Wednesday morning, 9:30 against Capitan. That's tomorrow, of course. The Sports Report brought to you by DSI. Call DSI for all your office technology needs. I'm at KSVP Radio, AM 990.
The truth and nothing but. This is the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
It's going to be the most important midterm in our lifetime, and I'm not asking much of everybody that's listening to this program, except the only thing I want you to do in your heart, your mind, and your soul now is to commit that you are going to vote, because there is too much at stake here. You let Democrats ever have full power, and we know what's going to happen. We know that they would pack the courts. We know that they would make Puerto Rico a state. We know that they'd make D.C. a state. We know that they would make illegals, make them permanent citizens. We know that Joe will open the borders again, or whoever that next person is. We know they want open borders, sanctuary policies. We know they want defund dismantle. We know they want higher taxes pretty much on everyone, even though they say it's for the rich. It's basically anyone that pays taxes.
Keeping you on the straight path. Later today, it's the Sean Hannity Show.
$6,000 an ounce. Some experts are predicting this for gold in 2026. That means this year we have all watched gold climb higher and higher over the last few years. A lot of people are asking, okay, what's next? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, but here you go. With the Iran war, rising gas prices, the economic uncertainty experts are seeing, gold prices marching past $6,000 an ounce. JP Morgan is claiming $6,300. And banks don't usually make predictions like that. That might be telling you something. Here's what I want you to do. Reach out to my partners at Goldco. They will send you for free their gold and silver guide. They'll show you what you need to know. And then you'll see if you qualify for an extra 10% in bonus gold or silver just for getting started. It's a great deal. Goldco, I'm a customer. They're a great partner of the show. Give them a call, 855-815-GOLD. That's 855-815-GOLD.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Looks like the heat will really kick in over the next couple of days with a big high pressure system over our area. Upper 90s to near 100 today. Lots of sunshine, light wind. Overnight, we're down to 60 and clear, and then pretty hot again on Wednesday. We're expecting upper 90s with sunshine, upper 90s and sunny again on Thursday and Friday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
Artesia, welcome back. We're now joined on the phone by Miss June Marie over at the Artesia Literacy Council. How are you doing this morning, ma'am? June, you there? Hello? June Marie. All right. You know what? I guess let me take a quick commercial break, and I'll call her back and see if I can get her on the phone. So... It sounds like somebody's there.
There you go.
Yeah, there. Yeah. June Marie, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, gotcha. One of the buttons wasn't pushed, so you couldn't hear me. I was like,
no, I couldn't. I was going. Well, he's coming back.
Oh, there we go. All right. Well, thank you for being on the air this morning. How are things over at the Artesia Literacy Council?
Well, we're kind of winding down for the year, but We will continue through the summer. It'll just at a little slower pace. Instead of maybe 4 days a week, we'll go 2 days a week.
Oh,
But we have a lot of our GED students that are winding up their completing their program. They're taking. I've got 2 right now preparing to take their last test. I've got a couple that are, doing a couple of like their third test. So we're going to have quite a few finish the GED, and we're working on a new program that the state is encouraging us to do, of basic literacy. It is to help people that have low reading skills or no reading skills.
Gotcha.
And obviously it's a very needful thing. The trouble is, so many of these people, because of their perceived shame that it's their fault, that there's something wrong with them, do not seek help. We've had success with those that have, but it's hard to reach out to them because they feel like they felt like they were made, denigrated by the schools in the past, teachers and whatever, and so they feel like that's going to happen again. And no, we're going to find the way to make reading accessible to you, and that's the big thing. Everybody, most of these kids. These adults, I shouldn't say kids, they're kids to me since I'm 72, but anyway, but most of them have one little glitch that if we could identify that glitch and teach them to work around it, overcome it, whatever, then the reading process is open to them. Yeah. And that, but so many times they think, well, I just can't, and so why bother? Right. Please, we have programs that can work with you, that can go. We're looking into a computer program that we have access through that goes back and teaches the sounds of the letters and to clear back to that, and helps put the letters together, and it facilitates the process of learning to read. So we definitely have the tools to work with them. So please think about coming in, and we'll get you started on the programs.
Yeah. So bringing phonetics back, which is important. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Except I kind of have a little bit of a concern about that because English is very non-phonetic.
Yeah.
It's more exceptions than rules, but it. For the very beginning, yeah, it does. But I mean, they talk about sight words, and those are words that don't follow the rules of phonics. And there's the more common words like the and some of the other and some of those don't really follow phonetic rules, and so they're called sight words because you just see it and you know what it says. Right, you learn what it says without the phonics. But it does help a little bit, but not as much. In Spanish, phonics is a dream because every time you see what we call an A, it says ah.
Yeah, right.
It never makes another sound. Yeah. There's never anything. So phonics in Spanish is a great tool. In English, not so great, but it does. Anything helps. Modeling, writing your own stories, things like that can make a tremendous difference in being able to read. And I really encourage those that know someone that they know has that problem to have them, bring them in. We'll work with them. It's not as common an area, as the GED or the English as a second language, but we've been successful with those that come to us. I've never had a student fail at learning to read. So, it's not something. It is something that's very doable and very valuable to people.
Yeah, you just got to work with people within their capacity, within their window of what they can learn and figure out how they learn and capitalize on that.
Exactly.
So you guys have got GED program still going, of course. And how does that, if a person wants to come in and they're getting the GED, is it all four? Are you studying all four portions of the exams, or can you do I just want to come in and focus on the math exam and and break it down like that?
Well, yeah, usually when we work, we kind of keep the reading, because that's a main skill that's part of the language arts, as well as you need it for your social studies and your science and your math even a little bit. But then we also start working on math skills, because for some people there's they were missed a major area of skill down in the beginning, like multiplication or fractions or things like that. That once you get past that little hiccup where they have a gap, then you can go on and they'll be able to pick it up. They'll be able to, it may take longer than some people may take longer than others, but it's just possible. But we try to focus, like, I think the social studies test is the easiest after you get your reading. They argue that the experts say to take the language arts, but which is major reading, but it's also a little bit of writing, and that's why I sometimes say put it off, but until we get some skills in that area. But anyway, and then we just focus on one at a time, and then, of course, I did, and I highly encourage, with the way the state funds us for my students, is they even will pay, when we think they're ready, they can take, it's called a GED ready in whatever subject. Gotcha. And the state pays for that. If they do well enough that they would be considered a pass on the actual GED, then they give them the voucher to take the actual GED. Okay. So it ultimately does not cost the students anything except their determination and time. Perfect. You come in and work with us. We don't charge for our materials. Sometimes I get nice little planners that if they're really expensive, I will charge for them. What we paid for them. Right. But otherwise, there's pencils, notebooks. Everything but your brain. You got to bring your own brain. Sorry about that.
Awesome. Well,
but
go ahead.
Yeah. It's just it's a matter of determination. In fact, I'm looking at. We put up a little quote for the week or whatever. Believe you can, and you're halfway there.
There you go.
And that's from Teddy Roosevelt. So it's a good quote. But it's not what other people say about you. It's what you say about yourself.
Right. And, so before the show, I was like, I know I talked to you multiple times about your new website and everything, so I thought I'd jump on it. Man, it's really good. Super intuitive, easy to use. You go to all the different places. There's forms to fill out and get enrolled and everything else.
I need to get some more photographs and stuff in there. But, it's really easy for us to work with, too.
Yeah, it's a very nice website, and so if people want to get more information, want to get signed up, volunteer,
right, exactly,
donate. You could actually even go on there and donate online too. That's
right,
cool.
And of course that would make me very happy. So
all of us running nonprofits, that would make us all very happy.
right, yeah, but it's Americans. The emphasis on pre-public education goes back to the founding of the colonies, especially in the Northeast, like the Pilgrims and the Puritans, and the importance of wanting people to be able to read the Bible for themselves. Yeah. So there's a strong connection with the need to be able to think for yourself. Yeah. And being able to read. If I can't read, I've got to just take your word for what it says.
Right, exactly.
If I can read it myself, I can figure it out myself.
Well, and read and comprehend and examine it and understand, and those are all things that come in time. The more you read, the quicker, the better you get at picking up what's actually being said. So.
Right. Yeah. Right.
But so GD program going. I know you guys got the ESL program. Does that continue through the summer too, or?
Yeah. We try to. There's a theory, and I've forgotten. I think it's GAP that talks about in the public schools, kids go say third grade, and that they walk out the door the end of May, and they don't open a book until August when they go back. and sometimes with that type of summer program, and I'm not saying don't have fun, don't go out and run, don't go swim and whatever, but what happens is you lose almost half of what you learned the year before. Mm-hmm. So then when you get back to school in August, you don't really start learning new stuff until you get into November, because you've got to relearn the stuff that you've kind of just not used. But if you just one day a week do something educational, read something, do some, play, then you don't have that major loss that you then have to make up for again.
Yeah, I've heard
and
a lot
so
of
we
teachers talk about that, yeah.
Right. So I try to encourage them to come one day a week even, and just we'll work on your English, or we'll work on towards your GED. Now the GED kids are probably going to, because the ones right now they want to get it over with, even though they're a ways from, because they're close, so they'd like to go ahead and get it over with. Yeah. And I do have people inquiring about getting their GED again already. So yeah, we're going to be working through the summer. Poor Natasha and I are going to be working on reports and filings and all that kind of fun stuff during the summer. Oh, yeah. So, we don't get it. We probably will be taking off the week of the 25th and then the first week in June. I will be out because I'm going to be having surgery the 2nd of June, open heart surgery. So I'll be out for most of the month of June. I'll be peering over Tasha's shoulder through the phone and through the computers, but basically I won't be in the office during that time till I get that. I'll be back as soon as I can, because you know me, I'm not going to sit around. I'm not a very good sitter-arounder.
You got to stay busy. You got to keep moving. Well, we'll be praying for you with open heart surgery.
I appreciate that. Yes, I very much appreciate that. Yeah, because it's. My dad told me 20 years ago that my warranty expired, and I guess I'm really hitting the end of it now.
You're 50. Hey, I'm turning 52 this year.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it was when they diagnosed me with diabetes, and he said, "Well, I hate to tell you this, kid, your warranty expired."
Oh man, I hope my warranty hasn't expired. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, he was a comedian. That's a lot where I get my crazy sense of humor, I think. But funny. At any rate, yes, I appreciate your prayers. I love Artesia, and I love the fact that we're helping to build a stronger Artesia with our program.
Absolutely. So, if can you guys take new enrollees during the summer as well, or do they need to wait till?
Oh yes. Okay. And even though you can fill out the application online, and that's great, and I do contact you with an email, but then the next step is to come in and let's get started on the testing and evaluation program.
Come into the office and get all that stuff. So I was going to ask you that. So if someone does sign up for a GED or even ESL, so do they come in, you guys have a placement test, not a placement test, but you know what I'm saying, an evaluation to see where they're at?
Right, yeah, we do. Both for the ESL and for the GED. It tells, the ESL checks their reading in English and their listening in English. How much do they understand, and what level of vocabulary they're at, and then it gives us a good place to start. The same thing with the GED. Hopefully, it will identify those areas, like I said, of weakness where something happened. I've had multiple that multiplication was not there, and fractions seems to be a pretty consistent math
that's a tough
lack.
One. Yeah, fractions are tough, man. I've taught middle schoolers and stuff, and they just it's a struggle to grasp hold of sometimes. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I saw a poster the other day that said 4 out of 3 people in America don't understand fractions.
That's it right there. So, okay, June Marie, thank you so much. Hey, I'm going to ask you a personal favor. If I can ask you to stay on the phone, I'm going to go to commercial break, and then I've got a couple personal questions to ask you, and we can.
Okay.
And
sounds good. I'll hang on to the line.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Artesia, for listening, and we'll see you on Thursday.
We're involved in the community. We believe in this area. and we reinvest locally to help the local economy. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA. There is a difference.
From grandparents to grandkids, Artesia Ford Sales has been the trusted dealership for several generations of Artesia motorists. 60 years in the same family. We welcome every family that walks through our doors. That's why our employees are so proud to call Artesia home. Families serving families. It's more than a slogan, it's how we do business. Friday, May 15th, come celebrate with us 60 years in Artesia. From 11 to 2, Artesia Ford's team will serve free lunch to your family. We can't wait to see you.
Do you have missing teeth or would like them replaced? If you think dental implants are not affordable, think again. At Maupin & Brown Dentistry, their goal has always been to provide the highest quality dentistry in a state-of-the-art office at a reasonable price. They routinely treat patients that have traveled out of town for a consultation but cannot afford the treatment quoted. Now, if this sounds like your story, come in today. As one of New Mexico's largest users of the world-class Nobel brand implants, they're able to purchase in volume and pass the savings on to you.
So, if you're missing a tooth or have loose dentures, call today for a free evaluation, which includes a free 3D x-ray. You'll be given treatment options with an honest evaluation with no hard sell or arm twisting. But don't take our word for it. Just ask one of the thousands of patients they've treated. Maupin & Brown Dentistry, your choice for experienced, affordable, state-of-the-art dentistry. Call 627-0141 or visit maupinbrown.com.
I'm Doug Turner, Republican for governor. Here in New Mexico, our oil and gas industry isn't just part of our economy, it's the backbone. It funds our schools, powers our communities, and provides thousands of good-paying jobs. But instead of supporting it, progressives like Deb Haaland want to shut it down. As governor, I won't let them. I'll stand with our energy industry, not punish it. Because when oil and gas succeed, New Mexicans win. I'm Doug Turner,